Jetpack, are you ready to play the Pokemon trading card game? If so, let's start the show! Hey everyone, I'm Jet from InThirdPerson.com. Personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits, aka the hottest calves on Twitch. Shoutouts to everybody that followed the channel while I was offline, including Skug HTB, Corbanian, Sand, thank you. F3, I cannot read these names. F3XR RDG, Mario SKXR, Tony Ricks Boss, Traxer, Red Nova Viper, Dare John 2001, Sokosk. Thank you all for the follows, much appreciated. And on the Extra Life front, I don't have this properly pulled up. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we got another donation. Thank you to, let me see if I can pull it up here, to Panther8644, donating at the bronze tier. I will put together a thank you package for them because they donated at one of the reward tiers, including a print of a Pikachu spray paint art and a signed Pokemon card from me. So again, thank you. All of the proceeds go towards the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals, a network of 170 hospitals taking care of thousands of kids every day. And now let's go play some cards, shall we? We had, just before Christmas, there was a massive Japanese tournament. Like, I don't know the exact player count. Usually these big events have like over 3,000 players. And Roaring Moon, of all decks, came in second place. Now, we don't know for certain because one of the things about this particular tournament is there's two things actually. One, it's a single elimination tournament. Two, players could change their deck between day 1 and day 2. So I don't know if this person just played this on day 2, but they finished with they finished in second place. So at the very least, even if day 2 that it got them through all the way to finals in day 2, that is still an incredible run for Roaring Moon. So we're going to give this deck a shot today. And if we've got more time, then we'll try some other ones as well. I hope you're all doing well. I've been practicing this deck for the last couple days, and I think it's good. Like, vanilla Roaring Moon, I have not been particularly high on, and I think this deck still has its issues, but I think some of the adjustments this player has made, and I actually should pull up their name right now just to give them the credit that they deserve. Shuma Kikuchi made some really smart choices in deck building for Roaring Moon that I really like, and hopefully I can show some of that off today. Okay. Unfortunately, losing 2 Sada's Vitality off the rip. Don't like that. Metal. This is probably Goldengo? Okay, yeah, I will put down the Morpeko here. For Zacian, what the heck? What the heck? What the... Okay. Okay. Let's see. Can we get the donk right now? That is the $1 million question. If we go and get a second Roaring Moon now, or do we Greninja here? I think let's Greninja and get this energy in the discard pile. And at the very least, we could potentially Sada's Vitality. I don't think we want to do that right this second. Okay. We get the Darkrai. Oh, I shouldn't have Darkrai because we have to... Okay. I may have goofed this already. We only have 2 Roaring Moons. Okay, this deck is falling apart very quickly. Let's go. And if I Sada right now, I want the turn 1 donk. I don't think we're going to get the donk if we... Okay, let's see what we can do. We get a Crossceiver, and we can actually... Let's go and dig for another piece. We get Patch. That kind of sucks. How do we reconcile this? We definitely want a Dark Patch to the Roaring Moon on the bench, but now, how do we... Okay, this kind of sucks. We're actually going to eat a decent amount of damage for this Battle Legion, although our opponent's not really set up at all, so... And they get rid of the Goldango. They get a Rod. Okay, so it's a Goldango deck. I can't believe we're sitting here holding... just bricking as hard as we did. Especially when I was just like, oh yeah, this deck is great. Okay, and we got rid... The Darkrai is useless right now, so... We have to... Hopefully they have no Pokemon and this doesn't drag out. They just swing, we attack back, and then it's over. Oh, we're getting Iono'd. Okay, so we've probably got ourselves a match. Okay, yeah, gimme Ghoul. Alright. Okay. This is not ideal. Yeah, they're going to swing for a decent chunk of change here. 30? Okay. If we Frenzy... we have to Frenzy Gouging. Ugh. I hate that. I hate that so much. Okay. Let's go and... Maybe we can get a Cross Switcher piece here. And that could help. Let's go and get some more energy in the discard pile. Hopefully we can get a Sada's Vitality in the next go-around here. PokéStop, get some items. Hey! Okay. So, we can double patch. Right? We can't... Okay, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. Right? This is my big concern, is like, how do we get out of this? Because Roaring Moon cannot... Yeah, we'll go retreat. Go into the fresh one. And let's go and Calamity Storm for 220. And yeah, we're going to discard that stadium. Go in with a fresh one. Force them. I know they have the Goldango and they're going to draw 2 cards. But hopefully they don't get the KO here. Is really what we're hoping for. They've only got 2 cards. They've only got 2 energy in here. They're going to need a bunch of stuff to happen here. If they get like a... Okay, we just win. All right, GG's. All right. Well, our hand sucked, but theirs was worse. So we take the win on that one. Starting just turn 1 Zacian. And I don't think Zacian is... Like, I understand the value of a card like Zacian in Goldango. It's a single prize attacker that is probably going to do decent okay damage, and because most benches are wide, but it doesn't feel like it's enough. IMO. I think, yeah, the scissors probably a little more impactful, and yes, it takes longer to set up, but... And Josh Lewin says, hey, can't stay long, but wanted to say Happy New Year. Thank you, Josh, for dropping by. Happy New Year to you, too. And, yeah, I hope whatever you've got going on today, that it is awesome. I have to... Yeah, after the stream, I'll be cleaning up the house. We are hosting my family over for New Year's. All right, so... Let's go and see what we are cooking with here. Opponent's turn, just the Manaphy. All right. Can we get a turn 1? All right, they get the VIP pass down. What are we up against? Lost Box. Terrible matchup for us. Oh, man. Okay. And Ash Blossom says, hi, how are you? Good deck, your son loves it. Yeah, first off, welcome. And I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Excited for the new year. Excited to stream today. I normally don't stream on Saturdays, but I will not be streaming on New Year's Eve when I would normally stream. So that's it. And your son loves, which one? Roaring Moon or Lost Box? This Roaring Moon build is from the Kyoto Champions League, which recently took place. It got 2nd place, so it's the highest placing Roaring Moon deck to date. I like it. Like, Roaring Moon is not my favorite Pokemon to play, at least in the context of the Turbo deck. It has some interesting applications. This Lost Box matchup is horrible for Roaring Moon. But we could get 2 energy onto a Roaring Moon right now on the bench. I kind of want to do that, or at least on the Morpeko. If we can put it on the Morpeko and switch out, that would be kind of sick, right? So we go 1, and this is a high-risk play right here. I don't know if we're actually going to get a means of getting anywhere from here. We might be dead. Oh, no. Yeah, let's just scoop. Let's just scoop. That was bad. I didn't want to waste the Dark Patches. And then we ended up with a complete break. Roaring Moon, of course, it's powerful. Okay. Yeah, Roaring Moon, like, it's strong, generally speaking. It's found a home in some top placing decks in Lost Box. Yeah, Squawky. I didn't want to waste the patches, though. I thought there was a chance I could move the Morpeko into the active and then take out that Comfey, move the energy to the Roaring Moon, and then figure it out from there. But yeah, clearly not the play. Turbo Roaring Moon, this was the first build that got top 8 at a major event. It's kind of underperformed so far. It's gotten a couple of top 16s here and there. Oh man, going first, that's not where we want to go. But, you know, the Roaring Moon's life is very young. It just came out in like November, and this card is going to be tournament legal for years to come. So still lots of time for it to find a home. Why do I have a Roaring Moon here. I have a second one that I thought oh, there it is. It's on display. So, I mean, I've got 2 Roaring Moons. I'm looking to build some sort of Roaring Moon deck at some point. So I personally have not given up on the card or anything like that. You're testing Charizard's Zoom build, but you're not convinced. Okay, the one that just won. Okay, looks like we are. I don't know what we're up against. Are we up against a different Roaring Moon deck? Okay, let's go and see what we can get here. Off the rip. Oh no. Okay, I need. Okay, we'll take the shoes. We need the shoes to hit big right here. Okay, yes. Awesome. Let's go and grab ourselves a Roaring Moon and a Squawk. And unfortunate. Oh, we can get 2 energy on a Roaring Moon right now. That's pretty awesome. Now, is there any value in... I think if we're gonna Squawk anyway, so it's supporter... No, I think we just let it rip. There's nothing of value we can grab out of there in the immediate term. Let's go and grab a second Roaring Moon. And let's go and grab... No, I'm going to say no to the Ultra Ball. And we just get another Ultra Ball. Okay. I think we just hold our hand. We hold our hand. We might lose the Darkrai. Okay. Let's see what we got. I guess we're up against another Roaring Moon, but they've got a Bidoof. Otherwise, why are you playing the Moltres? The other potential play, it could be a Samurott deck. No, it's Roaring Moon. Okay. Sure. I personally don't like Moltres in the Roaring Moon deck. Shoutouts to Tachir9. Thank you for the fall. Happy New Year, homie. I hope you're doing well. I personally don't like Moltres in this deck. I think if you're going to do like energy acceleration, like Dire Flame Wings into E-switches and stuff, then it's not so bad, but I think just as an attacker, it's not great. Ooh, terrible PokéStop. Terrible PokéStop. All right. We can actually... Yeah, let's get rid of the energy. We're going to get 2 energy here, Sada's Vitality, and pop off from there. So let's see how they play it, though. They're going to Squawk and Seize. They get 1 energy. I think we're in a good spot. In the mirror match, I guess Moltres as a final attacker against a Roaring Moon that has Frenzied Gouging, sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, potentially taking out our Darkrai, and that's a little unfortunate. I guess I would rather them taking out the Squawkabilly, but I wanted to keep the Switch in case anything happened. But now here we are, so let's see what we can do. There's also an argument to be made about Frenzied Gouging, like, or just doing Calamity Storm on a Roaring Moon. Ah, no, then they can attack back, and then we're both kind of screwed anyway. We just drag it out. I think I still want a Sada. Let's see. Let's see. Do they have a switch out? Yeah, my big problem is if they go... Do they have the... Because I could just boss the other Roaring Moon and gouging that, but we still need to get energy accelerated, especially if we've already burned a... Okay. They get their Morpeko down, sure. Yeah, they've got Double Moon ready to rock. Okay, let's see. If I boss up, because I could just boss up the one Roaring Moon, but then I have no energy on the other one. So I really want... Okay, I think we just have to take out the Moltres. And we Sada here. So let's go and Earthen Vessel away the VIP pass. We'll go and grab some energy that we are going to throw in the discard pile anyway. And let us grab... Is it the Morpeko that's more valuable? Oh, no, Darkrai at this point. Yeah, Darkrai will get us some extra pieces here. So let's go and... Yeah, that's going to get us Crossceiver pieces back. So let's go and switch that out. And I will Lumineon for Sada. And hopefully we have not prized to... Yeah, we get the Sada's Vitality. That's fantastic. And Darkrai will help us in our consistency, pretty much guaranteeing that we can get a Sada's Vitality later on in the game. Here we go. PokéStop. Let's go. Hopefully throw some energy in there. Ooh. Oh, okay. Those are good pieces. Those are good pieces. And we have not attached any energy yet. I think we can get rid of the PokéStop because our opponent's probably playing... Okay. We can attach an energy. And I'm going to say bet you're not going to slam Path to the Peak down. And we can grab ourselves the Morpeko as the pivot at this point. I don't necessarily think we need to draw more cards. We've got double Roaring Moon ready to go. I think there's an argument to be made about putting energy on the Morpeko at this point. But we can just Calamity Storm for 220, knock out this Moltres. I don't have to gouging right now. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that Stadium. Okay. Good start, good start, good start. They're probably going to gouging here. I could put energy on the... So if they go Frenzied Gouging, we go Frenzied Gouging. Do we power up the Darkrai? Like, what's my third attacker here? If I don't have... I guess we could Super Rod and try and get the third Roaring Moon back in play. Yeah, and then we could Dark Patch to the Morpeko just in case. Like, if it comes down to they Frenzied Gouging again. Yeah, Darkrai will get us 2 Crossceiver pieces, which can get us a trainer card. So we can get Boss. We can get... Yeah, there comes the third Roaring Moon. Yeah, if this is going to come down to... us trading... I only need to take out 2 moons. Is it better to Iono here than... It might be better to Iono. Okay. Because, yeah, I'm not going to get full value on a... I'm not going to get full value on a Sada's Vitality at this point. Okay. Let's go and put some energy. Ooh, we get the Cross Switcher. Unfortunately, that's not going to help us right now. Let's go and I will put 1 energy back in. We'll leave 2 in the discard pile for the potential Sada's Vitality play. I will put 1 on the Morpeko, and I could Cross Switcher. I don't think there's any value in that right now. Let's go Iono. And hopefully we can get ourselves... We get a Roaring Moon and a Crossceiver piece even. Let's go and start powering up a... Do we power up the Morpeko? Knowing they're gonna have to... Yeah, let's go and Calamity Storm. They have to. They have to Frenzy Gouging here. At which point we just swing, we just finish with the Morpeko and it's over. I think we've got him in checkmate. Maybe there's, let's see, what? Ah, there it is. There it is, the dumb capsule. Oh no, now we're in trouble. Now we're in trouble. And we threw away the vacuum too. So we might have screwed ourselves over. 70 damage is not going to be enough on the boss. Ooh, this is bad. This is bad. And we threw away our vacuum, which was like our one shot at... If we boss up, we might have screwed ourselves over. And Pokemon promos, hello, how are you doing? Damn. The perfect crime. Yeah, we're only doing 70 damage, so this might be... We might be screwed. Okay, they're going to do 90 to themselves. I don't have any more vacuums. The deck runs one vacuum, and we've already thrown it out. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Darkrai doesn't get vacuum back. Darkrai gets supporters and Pokemon. Yeah, it's a supporter card from your discard pile in your hand. So we will not be able to make that happen. Okay, let's go grab Moon. We can Sada's Vitality here. I don't think that's going to be enough. Let's go and PokéStop here. See what we can grab. Crossceiver. Dark Patch. 2 item cards from your discard pile. Correct. Let's see what we do. If we go and... Okay, yeah, we're fine. Thank you, Victor Naughty. Let's go and Star Abyss. We can even just grab 2 more Dark Patches and then power up this Roaring Moon. Yeah, let's go and do that. So let's go and... Yeah, a couple of ways to go about it at this point. I could even just grab the vacuum. Yeah. Sure. If we just vacuum, then we also win that way. So let's do that. Let's go and take that off. And sure, we just swing 470, taking the game. GG's. And yes, I generally, and I'm going to say this again, please no coaching. But yes, I would not have won that without the chat. So I will shake your hand. Thank you for the help on that. But yeah, I would prefer the coaching to not be present. I will lose on my own terms. But yeah, we got the win there. Darkrai did help out there in a way that I personally was not expecting. I knew that you could grab, in my head and where I tripped up there, and this is me still practicing this deck, is that Darkrai grabs items, and I was in my head like, okay, I can get Crossceiver, and Crossceiver only grabs supporters, but yeah, I could have just grabbed the vacuum and the patches and all that stuff. So kudos to the chat for spotting that. Kudos to let me go and grab the creator of this deck, not Haruki, I'm reading the wrong list. To Shuma Kikuchi for the innovation of the Darkrai in the deck, helping with the deck's consistency. And yeah, definitely some combos that I still have to figure out. So we'll take that win though. GG's. Still coaching Victor Natty. I would prefer no guidance on how to play. And please no help either. If I lose, I lose. It's okay. I promise you it's okay. If anything, the downside, and I think when you Dark Ride, you would have seen that out. Okay. Yeah. See, the other problem, besides just me wanting to play, and I don't want to sit here and just like take instructions from the chat, all of this ends up on YouTube, and people will be like, you only won because you got help from the chat. Like, I don't need that. I don't need that. But yeah, thank you for, in that particular instance, I wouldn't have won that without you guys. So I will give you credit there. If I Dark Ride, I would have seen the out. Yeah, maybe. I do have a bad habit of bailing out and not exploring all of my options. So there's a chance I wouldn't have Dark Ride there. Okay, so we are going... Okay, we're playing up against another Roaring Moon deck. And unfortunate, if they've got the Morpeko in the active, that kind of freaks me out because then they have the opportunity. I know they're going first and it's technically a worse position for a Roaring Moon. But I don't like playing, Roaring Moon Mirror Day. I don't want to knock out the Morpeko first, because then we get into the awkward trading, like they get the upper hand on prizes after the Morpeko, assuming they can keep up the momentum. We are playing second though, so we have a big advantage on that front. They're probably gonna get a Squawk down here. No, they're gonna get the Dark Ride. They might be playing the exact same list as us. Let's go and see. Yeah, and Dark Patch up. And let's see. I hope that's not a Sada's Vitality in hand. It's the Squawk. Of course it's the Squawk. Okay. Maybe we can dig up a couple of Cross Switchers off of Sada or something. Let's see what we can do. Or we power up the Morpeko. If we can power up the Morpeko to take this out, that would be perfect. Maybe it's going to be popular. Maybe. Roaring Moon is a popular deck right now in large part because of... I think we got to get a second Moon down. I think we have to get a Moon down. I think we have to get... Hold on. Let's go and grab some energy here. And we can go and dig a little bit. Let's trek. Let's trek. There's the Squawk. Yeah, I want that. Let's go and grab ourselves a... Do we grab the Darkrai or the Morpeko at this point? Let's go grab the Morpeko so we have the pivot. And then we can Sada's Vitality and then figure this out from here. Darn it, there's the Darkrai V-Star. I think we got a Squawk and Seize, and let's see what we can do. There's a Cross Switcher piece. Okay, hold on. Let's see. If we PokéStop here. No! Oh, terrible. Okay, let's go and... I'm going to put the third energy on the moon and on the bench. And we're going to assume this one's dead. Damn. The RG guy with the raid. Welcome, everybody. How you doing? Happy New Year, everybody. Have you tried the Goldengo EX? If we get enough good match footage for today, I will also be playing the Goldengo from Champions League. That one got top 8. How am I doing? I'm doing well. What were you streaming, RG guy? I'm guessing also Pokemon TCG Live. Let's go and see what our opponent hits here. I got to assume the Roaring Moon in the active is dead. TCGL, you were playing an attorney. How'd you do? I have not played in a online tourney. They are... From what I don't have the time to compete in those, being the father of a baby. that is, you're from France? Okay. Yeah, I was in Paris in 2019. That was a fantastic time. Tourney hasn't finished yet. You're 2-1 right now. Okay, best of luck in the tourney. What are you running? Or are you keeping that secret? Gardevoir. Okay. Gardevoir is one of my favorite decks. It's kind of in a weird spot right now. It's kind of funny. As Paradox Rift started, it was like, oh, this is the definitive deck. And then now it's kind of hit a weird, like it's still incredibly strong, can still win tournaments and stuff, but its placing in the meta it's a little different now. Okay, we're in a horrible spot. Our opponent has an amazing... They've got the perfect setup for a Roaring Moon. And I don't know how we reconcile... Like, I think we have to Iono here. Yeah, I don't want to attack with this Roaring Moon. We kind of don't have a lot of other options right now. We could go and grab... We don't even have... Oh, we got rid of the Lumineon, didn't we? Oh, no. We might already be dead. Let's go and see what we can grab. Because, yeah, they just attach an energy to... Okay. What do we do with this? If we Frenzy Gouging this one... I'm not sure if that's the play. We're going for it, though. That gives us at least one more turn to figure this out. Okay. I mean, we were on the back foot on this to begin with. But let's see it. Let's see what we can do here. We could potentially Dark Patch Morpeko. We don't have a Darkrai set up, unfortunately. Our only real play, and yeah, we got rid of the Lumineon and the Yeah, this is bad. This is so bad. They could attack with Morpeko right now if they really wanted to. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, they are also playing. They're gonna attack with the Morpeko. And I think we are dead. I don't necessarily see... The math is not mathing right now. Like, we have to get 3 energy on a Roaring Moon. Like, we would need, like, a Cross Switcher play, Calamity Storm the Roaring Moon on the bench in order to win this. And I guess we can play for it. We can play for it, sure. That was a pretty good stop. Especially if they build up another Roaring Moon here, then we're pretty screwed. Oh man. Okay. We are gonna get run over here. Oh, and the Sada's Vitality? Okay. Okay. Yeah, at this point we're screwed. We are going to bow our heads, shake their hand and move on. But yeah, we were gonna that was looking really bad. We'll just carry on. That was okay in the mirror match. Unfortunately, going second that time, and Roaring Moon doesn't want to go first, but we ended up giving them the advantage when we could not capitalize on our position there. So, you know, is what it is. No, we don't want to go first. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we brick on this one. I have not played Gardevoir in a minute. It was my... When Toronto Regionals was coming up, the primary decks I was testing were Miraidon, Mew, and Gardevoir. And I went with Miraidon, but Gardevoir was so close. And it's funny, up until that point, I wasn't a big fan of Gardevoir. And then I started playing it like with real cards and was like, oh, this deck is awesome. And I ended up not going with Gardevoir because it's a slow deck to play. There's just so many actions, and
yeah, right.
Sifu, thank you so much for the follow. Truly appreciate it. It's a slow playing deck, and it has a lot of actions and a lot of opportunities to screw it up. And because of my inexperience handling the physical cards, oh my goodness, Lumineon start, that's awful. Why? Okay. Let's see what we can do. I can't remember how the math works out. I think it's like there's an 8% chance of just starting a 1-of card in your deck. And it's Lost Box, another terrible matchup for us. Ugh. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Maybe they brick, and it looks like they are also playing Roaring Moon. So every single one of our matches so far, that's Roaring Moon Iron Hands. This might be toward box. Maybe off the PokéStop we get something, but not gonna lie, I kind of hope we brick on the PokéStop and we can just move on to a new game. I think Lost Box is not a great matchup. Oh, yeah, this is definitely towards deck. Now, we might be able to make some stuff happen here with them maybe not being... Oh my goodness! Okay, we're potentially back in this. Losing the Roaring Moon and the Iron Hands off that PokéStop is horrible for this deck. Horrible for this deck. This deck only has 1-ofs. They're going to have to rod them back in. And I know they run multiple rods, but they have lost a lot in that sequence. So maybe we have a shot. Maybe we have a shot. Maybe there's a crazy Cross Switcher play. We take out the Palkia and we go from there. Interesting. They threw out the VIP pass. What? Okay. They're trying to save room for something else. We have a third PokéStop. Okay, please. Something we can use. VIP pass and... Okay. Damn it. Our opponent's hand was not good. Not good. And Lumineon into nothing is absolutely abysmal. Like, maybe they could have gone easy and just did like a cram hit or something like that, but we don't got time for that. We don't got time for that. It's fine. We move on. Good morning, Player 2 Start. How are you doing? I hope all is well. Are you still at with the parentals at their place? Yeah, VIP pass, please. And Sifu. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing? Yeah, are we going to run into another Roaring Moon deck? I think we've played 4 decks with Roaring Moon in a row. Okay, we brick. You've been at your place since Wednesday? Okay. All right, Darkrai start. That's not ideal. We do have a Cross Switcher piece for whatever that's worth. And maybe we can make... Okay, Charizard. Bad matchup. Oh my goodness. Lost Box. And of course it's Lost what? Okay, it's Charizard with the Cramorant to take advantage of Colress going into the Lost Zone. Then you get a single prize attack. Got it. And they got a Battle VIP Pass too. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. You finish your Luke placement matches and it puts you in gold? Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. Okay, we get the Roaring Moon and the Squawkabilly. Let's go and get some energy into the discard pile. And yeah, we'll patch up. And I think we Lumineon for... I could Sada right here. I don't think I want to. Let's go and get down... Do we get down a Greninja or do we get down another Moon? I think we want to get down another Moon so that we could potentially Sada's Vitality here. Yeah. Let's go and put some energy on this Moon. And let's go and Squawk and Seize. And okay, we get a VIP pass. We get a Switch cart. This is pretty awesome. The Prendas, welcome. And thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Let's go and get the Greninja down. And the Morpeko. And this is a pretty goated hand right here. Let's go. Oh, yeah. And we hit the Sada too. Fantastic. Okay, we're only getting 1 attach, but that's fine. Let's go and draw 3 more cards. And we will go into Roaring Moon. And let's go Calamity Storm for 2 stacks. Okay. It's a start. This is a bad matchup regardless, but let's see what we can do. Unknown Force, did you miss the last 2 matches? They were horrible. And the Prentice says, love a lot your content on YouTube, Kiko. Thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated. I hope you're doing well. And thank you so much for checking out the content on YouTube. Hopefully we can just smash a... Okay, they get a Radiant Charizard down. Interesting. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if they get Charizard here. Or they might be grabbing a Beeberl to draw more cards. Okay, yeah. They're going to swing with the Charizard. They're not going to get a KO, though. They are only doing 210 damage, unless they have a Defiance Band here. Unfortunately, I think we have to Frenzy Gouging here. And they're going to Vengeful Punch. Vengeful Punch is incredibly annoying on a Charizard. Although we can potentially... We can grab the Vacuum back if we get it on Darkrai. So I think we have to do that. Okay. We can get Darkrai VSTAR out. And I think we want that. Yeah, especially with the hand being the way that it... Do we throw out Darkrai VSTAR or do we prize Darkrai? We prize Darkrai VSTAR. Okay. That was a waste. That was a horrible waste. then we're going to Frenzy Gouging. Oof. We KO ourselves, but we KO them as well. And I think we put the Morpeko in the... Do we put the Morpeko in the active, or do we put... There's the Darkrai. Okay. Or do we put the... They're going to put Cram in the active. What I'm concerned about... Yeah, let's go and put Greninja in the active. I kind of want to save... Morpeko here, so we have a pivot. If they're just going to attack for 110, they're not doing enough damage. Maybe we can make some stuff happen. And we can tank a hit. They don't really have... What are they vacuuming away? Are they vacuuming away the punch? Oh, they vacuum away the punch so that they can swing for 110. Got it. And do they get another Charizard here? I wouldn't be surprised if they grab a Bibroll at the... Yeah, if they're throwing away Charizard, they're getting Bibroll so they can draw some more cards. Okay. Oh, no! Oh, that's a bad Iono. That's a bad Iono for us. Okay. Terrible Iono. Oh, no. Oh, no. Do you still wish you had my luck, Unknown Force? Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. They've got the next 3 attackers ready for the rest of the game. Yeah, they're just going to go in with the Zard. Can I send the deck list in the chat next? Yeah, sure. Actually, here, I will... This is from Kyoto Champions League. Oh, hold on. Can we do anything with this hand right now? I don't think we can. Our hand is pretty awful at the moment. We can go and grab... Yeah, we can't... Nest Ball's not going to do anything in terms of grabbing anything meaningful here. I guess they could hard retreat. Yeah, let's go and we'll play it out for one more turn. Okay, we'll wait till after so I can copy paste it and you guys can get the proper formatting here. Oh, and they got boss's orders too? All right, this is a wrap. Yeah. They'll play boss and then we're done. Yep. GG's. Oh, man. Bad luck with this deck. That Iono really messed us up. Oof. Oof. Okay. Some bad luck to start the stream. It's quite unfortunate. Let me go and copy paste the again, this is the list that got second place at Kyoto Champions League. And Kyoto Champions League has like thousands of players, possibly like I think it's upwards of 3,000. At least the last Champions League was something like that. So, oh, hold on. I copied the wrong version of the list. Where is the Roaring Moon list? Roaring Moon Shuma. Yeah, I'll give you guys the non-blinged version of it so that it's easier to copy into PTCGO. There's one. There's two. Yeah, unfortunately not doing the deck justice at the moment. I think Charizard's a bad... Yeah, we've run into... Yeah, it's the Mirror Match, and then Lost Box, which is terrible, and then Charizard, which is not great either. And yeah, we got Iono'd into oblivion there. It is what it is. We've got at least one good matchup for the video. The vacuum play at the end was very nice. Again, thank you, chat, for that. Okay, we lose the coin flip. That should be fine. As long as we don't have to go first. So yeah, Unknown Force. I don't want my luck. No, of course they make us go first. Of course they make us go first. Oh no. Oh no. Are we we're staring down the wrong end of a turn 1 donk right now with this hand. Dialga. Okay. Come on, man. Come on. No offense to my opponent, but they are not playing a great deck. If we cannot beat this, I am going to be incredibly sad. And look, any deck can win any given match if your opponent bricks hard enough. And right now we have bricked terribly. Terribly. How do we get out of this? How do we get out of this? If we get a Lumineon, if we can top deck and out to Lumineon, like an Ultra Ball, we could get 2 energy in the discard pile, Sada's Vitality, and even now we're not entirely safe because they could power up the Dialga on the next turn. Okay, please. Okay. Okay, we can Sada right now, and that's better than nothing. We can at least get the turn 1 attack off and get the Calamity Storm. Yes. Okay, we Crossceiver. We have Crossceiver. We have 3 Crossceivers. That at least gets us through the front door. We have no Stadium. We have to Frenzied Gouging. Okay. At least we get the turn 1 knock, but I am not happy with where we're at right now. They might not be able to attack, at least with the... We have Sada in hand with the Crossceivers. That could help, right? We could Dark Patch and make some stuff happen here. It looks like they're not ready either if they've got the Greninja here and they just attach an energy. If we can get like a okay, we just win. We just win. GG's. Okay, we got what? We escaped. We escaped. We bricked, but they bricked harder. And look, yeah, we happen to draw into a really bad hand, but the reality of the Pokemon TCG is that sometimes you get bad starting hands, and I think another thing is just the consistency of your deck. And a deck like Dialga Magnezone is just inherently less consistent than a deck like Roaring Moon. And our opponent may have played that to the absolute best of their ability. It didn't look like there was much else they could do. They just had a crummy hand and we're stuck. So we'll take that win. GG's. Yeah, great one for the video, right? No, that's not. It happened. Someone, so in the Miraidon video, I'll just rant about it here. In the Miraidon video, it was a fairly short video. We did the stream matches last week. I only ended up playing 2 matches with it on stream, and we won both. And someone in the comments said something like, "You need to show the bricks too." And I ended up writing a really big response to that. I try not to get into it in the comments, but they're showing bricks in the video is... I generally don't like to. I think any deck can brick, and I don't think there's a lot of, like, if it's a turn 1 brick, your hand sucks, their hand is great. I don't think there's anything to be, like, and we're up against a Toedscruel, they're going to hit us for weakness. Oh, God. There isn't a lot of value you can get from that. Like, it's if a deck is inherently bricky, there could be something to that. But just showing like, okay, we drew into a crappy hand and then we lost the game, I don't think that helps anybody. Okay, let's go and try and get Squawk down. We have to get Squawk down. And ideally, we get a second Roaring Moon in, because I don't want to waste... Oh, yes, there we go. I don't want to waste this... I do not want to waste this Dark Patch. Let's go and get some energy in the discard. Okay, let's go and grab another one. Do we want another VIP pass? Yeah, we do. And let's go and grab ourselves a Darkrai. Oh, we don't have Darkrai. Okay, we'll just grab the Morpeko then. Okay, so what we're going to do then is let's go put the second energy on the Roaring Moon. And I'm going to play for a... We're going to play for a Sada here. Hey, there we go. And we've got 2 energy in the discard pile already. Do we have... There's no Pokemon to grab out of here. Let's just go in Sada's Vitality. And this game should be over. Yeah, we can go and even get rid of this energy and the PokéStop. Yeah, I think we can get rid of PokéStop here and just go and grab... We can grab Lumineon, so we have something for... let's grab the third moon. Sure, we'll grab the third moon and have that start to build up. And let's go and attach energy to this moon. And we will go and Calamity Storm for 100, and this is probably over. We were off to a fantastic start. Okay. And Quentin Kerr says, would it be interesting showing how you recover from bad starts? Yes, absolutely. If there is a game where you get partway through the game, like if there is a turn 1 brick and you recover from the turn 1 brick, even if you lose, I think that's worth it, because then you've watched a whole match and there's value in seeing like how you recovered from that, and that's fine. If you were playing well and then your deck bricked in the middle of a game, that's totally fine too. But I don't think there's value in showing just like I drew poorly on the first turn and then the game is over sort of deal. And on top of that, are they going to get the third? Are they going to swing with Cherim right now? They might swing with Cherim, and they're going to do 140. Oh my goodness. So yeah, those types of bricks I don't think are worth showing at all. And like the other thing is with, yeah, they're going to swing for 140. If we can get another Cross Switcher piece, then we can knock out this Toadscruel and then this is over. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's bring in the Morpeko. Yeah, the other challenge is that, yeah, the video is fairly short. But regardless, Pokemon TCG live matches, they take a certain amount of time to complete beginning to end. And there is, IMO, not enough time to show... Like, it depends on the match quality and all that stuff, but, like, you're just not going to have all the time in the world to show every possible scenario for what can happen to a deck. Okay, we get the Cross Switcher piece here, so we can just blast the Roaring Moon into Oblivion, or blast the Toadscruel into Oblivion here. Love that for me. And so... yeah, there's only so much that you can show in a video at a time. And if there is a good match, like I'm going to take if I've got good matches that showcase what the deck can do, win or lose, I'm going to prioritize those over like a turn 1 brick. Like no one's got time to watch a turn 1 brick into nothing. I don't think that adds any value to, it's not entertaining and it's not educational. I think we can talk about consistencies of decks potentially being, you know, good or bad or what have you. But I don't think there's any value in just showing like, well, this deck bricked and then that's the end of it. Do we have Boss in the discard pile? No, we do not. It would be nice if we had Boss in the discard pile. Okay. We get a PokéStop. And I think that we want to actually use the PokéStop. Let's see if we can get some Cross Switcher pieces. No. We have a fat hand right now. I would love to get a boss's orders. We get a Cross Switcher piece. Hold on. What is in our hand right now? Do we have another one? No. You know what? We're going to take that. I think arguably I should have let that go and tried to fish. Okay, there's no point in keeping that Cross Switcher piece. I should have let that go. I should have checked my discard first. Let's go and Calamity Storm again. And we'll discard that Stadium. I think for them, we are pushing this to a point where they may not be able to recover. Even if they get the Toedscruel set up at this point. Interesting to show you how you recover from the bad start. Oh, it looks like someone saw LDF's video. Oh, the Toedscruel? Might be. Shoutouts to LDF. Yeah, incredible YouTube content creator. One of the most prolific. And I would not be here if it wasn't for LDF and the Tricky Gyms and the Omnipokes and PTCG Radio. All of those people who helped educate me on the game and inspired me to play. So, I mean, oh, that's a terrible Iono. Terrible Iono. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. Okay, there's the boss. Artisan's bad. If they can get... Oh, this sucks. They could totally win this still. You have to turn the video to LDF to it. First off, welcome to Kingdom. And yeah, I mean, people speak at different rates, and yeah, I do find that he does speak a bit fast. 320 damage. Oof. Yeah, that Iono might kill us here. And I'm debating... Okay, Earthen Vessel's good. Earthen Vessel's good. Okay, let's go and grab some more energy here. And then we can... Oh, geez. Okay. We're gonna have to hit a Sada's Vitality at some point if we are going to win this match. Okay, do we have Lumineon? Do we have Lumineon in the deck? Let's actually Artisan here just to see if we have it. Okay, we still have Lumineon, so we can still Lumineon for Sada and potentially win that way. Let's go and retreat. And we will Frenzied Gouging here for the KO. No, they can't! Oh my goodness! I know they see the part where the Roaring Moon player tried to Frenzy Gouging the Toedscruel and it didn't work because Toedscruel's ability prevents that from happening. And you know what? Somebody here made a Reggie Drago video where I played the I did the Altaria EX attack and the Roaring Moon player tried to Frenzy Gouging me twice and it didn't work. That was a horrible matchup for us, regardless. That was a horrible matchup for us. We were... So even if I did not Frenzy Gouging there, we still had to take 3 prizes. And they had... the Toedscruels we were not going to be able to one-shot. They could one-shot our Roaring Moons. It was bad. It was bad. I think we tried our best. And... Corbanian says, hello, you're new to watching your streams. I want to say thank you for getting me back into Pokemon TCG. You forgot how fun it was until you saw one of my videos. Look, thank you. Thank you for watching the videos. It's an honor to be a part of your Pokemon TCG journey and see you get back into the game. That's amazing to hear. Oh my goodness. We have not had good luck today. We have not. Okay, so our opponent bricked. Unfortunately, we have also bricked. Okay, PokéStop could fix things. It could fix things. Yeah, I think we're up against another Roaring Moon. Okay, they're going to keep that card. Yep. Okay. Yeah, Roaring Moon's been almost every single match. This is wild. And Happy New Year, Wuzzy. How's the baby doing? And how are you doing? And your partner? How is everybody? Not gonna lie, this deck so far has not performed the way I thought it would. I've been practicing this deck for like the whole week, and it's been pretty good. I like it. This isn't working out today, though. So far, no. It's been... And, like, some of that... Okay, so the Toadscruel match, we were screwed, regardless. What was the Charizard match? We were kind of boned. One of the matches, we got Iono'd into oblivion. That happens. Our opponent has to go first, but they have an amazing starting... like, a really strong start. And we have nothing. Okay, let's see what we hit off this PokéStop. Okay, we can get a Squawk down. We can get a Squawk. It sucks that we lost the Lumineon, but let's actually... Is it worth vacuuming away? Vacuuming away the PokéStop may not matter. That's my concern here. I mean, we might as well do it because we're going to discard our hand anyway. Okay, let's go. Is there anything we can save with a rod? Yeah, we can get the Lumineon back in. Okay. We'll get the... Oh, hold on. I like having those prompts on there. Okay, let's go Squawk and Seize. Okay, yes, Lumineon was great. Can we... Can we get down a second Roaring Moon? And we might be able to salvage this. Yeah, we're going to have to play Sada only for one. And we can get the... We have to Frenzy gouging the Radiant Greninja? That's horrible. That's absolutely horrible. Oh, we can't even take the KO here. You know what? Do we just retreat and then see if we can figure it out from there? No, we'll wait. We'll wait. And we'll see if they have it. If they have it, great. I mean, well, great for them. Baby's doing fine. Thank you for asking. His parents, however, LOL, you know. Yes, okay. Yeah. I didn't get a lot of sleep during that time in baby's life. I guess I could have Calamity Stormed there. I could have put the stadium up, Calamity Stormed, and then we would have been slightly better off. Let's see what we can do from here, though. Okay, yeah, they have bricked pretty hard. So part of me also just wants to keep... No. If their hand is as bad as I think it is, I probably shouldn't have used that Earthen Vessel. Part of me doesn't want to give them anything else, but at the same time... Ooh, losing that Darkrai is terrible. Okay. I kind of don't want to give them another hand, but we also need... We need stuff. I need stuff as well, or we're not going to make it through this game. So let's go and Dark Patch up to the second Roaring Moon. Let's go and, yeah, we'll grab the third one. And let's go and Calamity Storm for a lot. And yeah, let's discard that stadium. And hopefully we can grab a piece that we can use. Okay, another Sada's Vitality. Can't hate on that. Okay, interesting they put up the Lumineon. If they put up the Lumineon, they are not confident in what they have. Man, lots of Roaring Moon today. We didn't get the Darkrai down. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we lost the Darkrai V to the Pokéstop. And we had to use the Rod early to even play the game to begin with. So, really unfortunate. And so, yeah, Victor Natty's point, funny how fast the ladder devolves to like 2 or 3 decks once a big tournament happens. Yeah, I mean, it kind of depends, like, where you are. Like, there are always factors that impact the meta, and the biggest one in PTCG Live is what's the free deck? And Roaring Moon is the free deck, and that's the one that gets played the most. Even if Roaring Moon is not the strongest deck, because it's easier to get cards here than it is in PTCGO, but not everybody has a full arsenal of cards to work with, and oftentimes, especially for new players, you're just kind of working with what the free stuff is. So, I mean, that might not be the case for this player who's got like max rarity on everything. Yeah, it even got like hollow Ultra Balls and gold Switch cards. I see you. And yeah, even the 151 energy. So they have blinged out this deck. And to be fair, we've kind of blinged out our deck as well. If anything, I feel like we saw that more in the PTCGO days of like a deck would hit big. Oh, interesting. What are they going to bring in? Ooh, they bring in the Roaring Moon to stall for time. Blinged and bricked, yeah. Okay, yeah, they've definitely bricked if they're sitting here with the... Okay, so we're going to need... Do we Sada first? Let's see if we can get some energy in the discard pile off the Pokéstop. We get a Crossceiver. That's not what we're looking for, though. So we're going to have to Sada here. And hopefully we can get another piece. Okay, Greninja's not bad. But... Okay, Crossceiver can get us... It can get us an Iono. I don't want that right now. It could get us... Like, here, let's see. Let's use Rod. See what there's the Cross Switcher piece. Fantastic. Okay, now we party. Let's go and Cross Switcher. And we'll go grab a Roaring Moon. Blinged out Roaring Moon. And we get the win. Jeez. That was... kind of a yucky match, TBH. Not a lot happened there. Both decks bricked until one deck didn't brick, and then we got the win. I could have pushed our agenda forward by a turn. I should have knocked out the Greninja the first time. Argument to be made. Like, I could have knocked out the Greninja by putting out the Pokéstop, but then I left them a Pokéstop to potentially get rolling. So I think arguments to be made either way, but we get that win there. GG's. Can you use Can you... I didn't put the Pokéstop down because I thought because I used the first Pokéstop that I couldn't Pokéstop again. I'll have to try that. I thought you could only use the stadium once. Once? Okay. We don't want to go first. But don't you get only one stadium? I guess, yeah, if you... Yeah, okay, I see what's going on there. Yeah, because, like, if you... Normally, if I could play, say, Artisan, and then bump it with Pokéstop, and then play Pokéstop. The fact that I played Pokéstop the first time doesn't mean I can't play it the second time, because the first time I used it, and then it got cleared out without me bumping the stadium. So, I think you're right. Yeah, was their stop. The Reshazard days. Oh, man. Okay, we are up against the Miraidon deck. We're going to need some stuff here, though. I started playing at the tail end of ADP. I did not see... I never ran into Reshazard. When I started playing, it was ADP Zacian all the time. And I almost quit during that time because the game was like, I started playing... I showed up on PTCGO with nothing in my account, and okay, they're not playing a Peony build. At least it doesn't look like it. Let's go and bump that stadium. let's go and grab ourselves a Squawk. And I think we're going to PokéStop first. In case we throw out anything, we can use the Super Rod. Yep, that's why we wanted to... Okay, so we can go Earthen Vessel. Let's go grab 2 energy here. 6-5. We will go get a second Roaring Moon. Then we can Sada. Then we can do everything else. So let's go and... Let's go Sada. We attach 2. I still don't think we're getting an attack off here. We will... No, at this point, at this juncture, we are not. Let's go and... We can get rid of the Crossceiver piece, right? For more energy in the discard. Yeah, let's go and get rid of Crossceiver. If we're going to get rid of all this anyway. And where do we attach the energy to? Here, let's go and get rid of one of these. And we'll get the Greninja down. Burn the other one. And then we can use Super Rod into Squawkabilly and see what we do from there. Okay, we get the Dark Patch. We get the third energy. Now, I need Cross Switcher pieces. And we can Rod back in. Now, the problem with if we Rod, we're going to lose Rod anyway. So we might as well get the Darkrai. And I think it's just the Darkrai. Yeah, let's keep the 2 energy in the discard. And let's see if we can get some stuff here. Okay. We get... Oh, man. Lumineon? No, I don't want that. We prize the Darkrai. Okay. That sucks. That sucks. Okay. Dig. Dig. We get a Cross Switcher piece. Yes. And we can go grab some energy. We've lost... Oh, okay. We just end there. This sucks. This sucks. We've blown through almost 40 cards. We have 1 attacker. Okay, that was a good PokéStop for us. Interesting. They'll power up a Miraidon. They can one-shot with the Zapdos, so we'll have to be mindful of that. And we have no way of getting... We only have 3 Roaring Moons, and we have prized 1 of them. And we might lose 1 right now. And it kind of sucks. They're going to vacuum away the PokéStop right now, because we can't attack with this... The charm sucks too. Okay, so they've bricked pretty hard as well. Let's see what we can do. Let's go Trek. Going on a trip. I will take the Switch Cart just in case. And let's go get rid of... We get the Cross Switcher piece. That's fantastic. I think we gouging the Miraidon at this point. So let's go grab Miraidon here. And we'll Roaring Moon. And let's go attach the second energy, and we will Frenzy Gouging, and we have to pray that we get some good cards off of this. Okay, Miraidon down, Bravery Charm doesn't matter, and we get a Moon and a PokéStop. Okay. Does suck, we prize the Darkrai V. Ugh. Okay, they get the first semblance of a... Okay, do they hit double? If they hit 2 energy, then, yeah, they power up the Raikou, you smash there, and then... Then we... Oh, they bricked! They bricked! Oh, no, they hit 2 on the Miraidon. Got it. Okay. What? They're gonna use the... Got it. They're gonna attack with... Oh, wait, that's gonna do... Yeah, that's gonna knock out the... Roaring Moon here. So that's a good play on their part. Very heads up. Sucks for us. Sucks for us. We don't necessarily have a good answer for what's coming next. Okay, we get a Crossceiver. That's actually fantastic, because now we can go and grab ourselves... Oh, yeah, we can recover with... Crossceivers. Here we go. Let's go and grab 2 energy. PokéStop, Switch Cart. Let's go and dig. I don't want VIP Pass. We do get a Crossceiver piece. And let's go and PokéStop again. We get the Dark Patch. Oh, that's a triple banger right there. Okay, we love that. Love that. Okay. We only have 9 cards left, though. And we have 1... Okay. Yeah, we can switch... yeah, we can switch card. It's fine. Doesn't matter here. Let's go Roaring Moon. And we will Calamity Storm. And discard this stadium. Yes. Okay. There's the Darkrai. Okay. Darkrai, we do have to set up Darkrai here, depending on how long this goes. I think if we can survive. Let's see how they play it. We're not going to put them in a position where the Raikou can one-shot us. That's the goal. So we don't want to overbench. Okay, they're going to get another Miraidon down. Please don't Iono. Please do not Iono. Yeah, if they knock this out for 230, then they're going to have to get 3 energy on a Roaring Moon here. Okay, they're going to research. Throwing out a whole whack of cards. Okay, they're going to get the Flaffy, so they are going to get some energy acceleration here. And that's actually a problem, because they are going to get Miraidon, the third Miraidon, a little closer to finishing out this match. And that is bad. That is bad. Yeah, at that point, they just need 1 energy and they win. That's unfortunate. Like, really unfortunate. And they're going to slam down Path to the Peak, but that's fine. We don't need it at this point. I could bump it, but then they have ability. They have 4 Seal Stone as well, so. And what are they going to grab here? Yeah, do we bump Path, or like, does Path matter at this point in time? Ah, they get the Charm. Okay. Charm's annoying. Yeah, then we Gouging, and then they can attack with anything. Okay. Do we have Vacuum? Do we still have Vacuum? There's potentially still Vacuum in the deck, at which point, yeah, we want to bump PokéStop. Okay, and we also don't have energy here. Let's go and Sada. And we find the Vacuum. That's fantastic. Let's go and vacuum away the Charm here. And arguably, we don't need to bench the Darkrai. I guess if they're going to gust around us, they could just hit the Squawkabilly and we lose anyway. So I don't think it's the worst thing in the world to... Ooh, that's a bad... 220. Discard the stadium. Yep, that was a bad PokéStop. All right. If they have an energy, we just lose. And there's not a lot we can do about that. They're going to get the attach from the Flaffy. If they've got an energy in hand, then it is what it is. And I think we have fought fairly well. Them switching to Miraidon to attack. Okay, we just lose there. GG's to our opponent. They played that well. I feel like, yeah, going with the Miraidons to attack, having the Zapdos so they can take those one-hit KOs was nice on their part. And us being odd on prizes was unfortunate there. We are Yeah, we're gonna have to hold the cue the rain. All right, I'll play that for you, Wuzzy. Yeah, that was well played. Unfortunately, yeah, they had the Miraidons and the energy acceleration hitting well on generators. They didn't get the Flaffy till late in the game. And yeah, unfortunately for us, we were not able to keep momentum. Yeah, that one kind of stings, but I think both sides played well, and really that just kind of came down to them having the pieces at the end. So we'll hold that. GG's. Ugh. It's frustrating. Frustrating. This deck has not been performing the way I would like. I mean, we'll use that one in the video. I thought it was a good enough match as is, and I think it's totally fine to show losses if they are entertaining matches and there's stuff to be learned there. Okay. No, we don't want to go first. Brick. Yeah, I still don't think Moon is like a top tier deck, and in this version of Moon, I don't necessarily think is a top tier deck. I think it's a really good one. I like playing this. I do love the Crossceivers in the deck, even though we haven't used it too much. And yeah, prizing the Darkrai or not having the pieces for Darkrai has been really annoying because we have not been able to make too much use of Darkrai in today's stream so far. Hopefully things will turn around. Hopefully things will turn around. And is it just me? Our draws have been horrible today too, right? Let's see what we top deck. Okay, we have a PokéStop as well. Yeah, sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it be like that. Kingdom says, God, I miss the Reshazard, especially with the Charizard VMAX and the Burning Energy. You could retreat from discard at the end of your turn. Yeah, I just missed that era of... Yeah, because I think Reshazard... Yeah, Reshazard was still a deck people could play, but no one was playing that at PTCGO when I was there. It was all ADPZ. It was quite disheartening as someone who... Okay, they're willing to cough up 2 prizes here. Oh, they have to give up. They're running the exact same list, aren't they? Yeah, everybody's copying the Japan tech. No, they're not playing the same list. They're playing a Mew, and that's different. Okay, this is looking absolutely miserable for us. Oh, they've got the 3 energy already, and they're just going to switch out and say bet. Oh, they're going to get items. Okay. What's the play? Is the play to just scoop? It might be. Okay. Let's see what we get a Dark Patch. That's kind of cool. All right, PokéStop. Let's go. Technically, we can Crossceiver for Moon. We can grab 2 energy. If we... Yeah, there's no point in cross-switchering here. Like, this is absolutely miserable. Our hand right now. Okay. Technically, we're still in this game. Technically. We are 1 cross-switcher play away from losing the whole thing. But you never know, right? Oh my goodness. This is terrible. This is laughably bad. Oh my... At this point, our chances of winning this game have gone to almost 0. but basically zero, right? At this point, like, you blast. If they play boss, then we're definitely done.
Yeah, right?
But Ryan the Average, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Tuning in for the top tier bricking. Oh, they have a Jirachi too. Interesting build. A little bit more of a teched out list. Not a lot we can do here. We have to get a second moon down. And probably Sada as well, if we want anything to happen here. I'm not holding my breath, though. This has been your last 2 nights on the ladder. You feeling pain? Yeah. It stinks. I hate when I'm literally playing a deck that just got second place in a 3,000 player tournament. And yeah, it's not been our day. So let's go see what we top deck. We lost the stadium. We're almost certainly in checkmate at this point. Oh yeah, we're definitely in checkmate. Okay. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go and let's talk about Extra Life real quick, and then I will step away for a minute, and then yeah, take a moment to breathe, relax, and we'll come back stronger. So let's talk about some good stuff here, right? So we are actually, let me pull up the let me pull up my Instagram, and so I can show the prints. I actually have to do a new print run on the Extra Life rewards. So I've just got the picture here that we can show. But yeah. Dango time? No, we don't have enough footage for Moon yet. We have to finish the Moon video first. Okay. Yeah, I might as well. Yeah. So last thing, well, this is your pretty much your last chance of donating to Extra Life. You can get some sweet rewards from me, including a signed Pokemon card and prints of my spray paint art. Here are some examples of the prints that I've already sent out to people who've already donated. I'm going to do one more run at the beginning of the year for anyone else that has donated since, including Joss Lewin and Panther8644. Thank you so much for the donations. We are currently at $1,250 in donations. 100% of the proceeds go towards the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals, a network of 170 hospitals taking care of thousands of kids every day. So if you make a donation, I will put the link in the chat. You can make a donation. That goes towards, all of it goes towards the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals. And if you donate at one of the 3 reward tiers, you could get a signed Pokemon card from me and prints of my spray paint art. So thank you so much for your consideration. And yeah, I'll be back. BRB, hold on. Oh, thank you, the Kingdom, for flagging that I was muted. Rookie mistakes here. But yeah, I was just saying that we've got the first Roaring Moon Mirror match. That was good for the video. The Darkrai, not the Darkrai, the Miraidon match that we lost. What are our hands today? So y'all are seeing this, right? This is like I'm willing to admit skill issues when they appear, and I'm willing to admit skill issues when they occur. PTCGL has not been on our side. And yeah, part of the phenomenon, and this happens, is that, and a lot of people will point out, like, yeah, when I play IRL, it feels like the decks aren't nearly as bad, and it's not because PTCGL is against you or anything. It's because the PTCGL is a better shuffler than you, just straight up. The randomization of PTCGL is in absolutes. And okay, we get a Cross Switcher. Let's see what we get off of this Greninja. I get a Roaring Moon. We can technically attach, but like there's not a lot after that. Yeah, let's just leave. And so yeah, our draws have been very bad today. It happens. You know, the Miraidon match. Yeah, the Miraidon match we lost because we had to hit the Zeraora. And we were off on prizes. Okay. It's all right. We brush it off and we try again. But it's kind of funny, like there are so many when I'm on Reddit PTCGL and I read it all the time for possibly stuff to discuss on stream and potential deck ideas. But like every single day there's someone in there saying like PTCGL is rigged. When I picked this deck, I ran into all my bad matchups, or I picked this deck and it just gave me all bad draws all the time, and my opponent is and like if that were true, that they were rigging it, then everybody would have, like, where is the person that's saying like I had the absolute most goated luck and I had the 20-game win streak and all that stuff? So okay, looks like we're up against, I saw a Magnemite in there, or a Magnezone, so we are not up against, I don't think we're actually up against Miraidon. I think we're up against Dialga. Yep. Okay. Our hand is not particularly good at the moment, but maybe that can change. Maybe that can change off of a PokéStop here. Okay, we get an Earthen Vessel. Let's go and get rid of the Crossceiver. Might be helpful. Let's go and get rid of Boss, because in a worst case scenario, we could get that back with a Crossceiver. Let's go and PokéStop, and hopefully we get hit VIP Pass or something here. Okay, we get a Nest Ball. Nest Ball's good. Nest Ball's good. We can get a Squawkabilly here. And let's go. Do I Cross Switcher here? Yeah, maybe we do. And we put the Rotom up. And we're going to lose him anyway. So let's go and Squawk and Seize. Actually, I don't want to give them items. I don't want to give them items. So let's go and get rid of the Crossceiver piece here. And let's go Squawk. Hopefully we can make some stuff happen here. Okay. 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 We get another Roaring Moon. And do we get the Morpeko down, or do we get the Greninja down? How much energy is in the discard pile right now? 0. Okay. Then we will want a Greninja here. Okay. Okay. We're making stuff happen. We're making stuff happen. We're making stuff happen. Actually, let's go and use Earthen Vessel to get that 1 energy down first. Then we Greninja. Get the 2. Oh my goodness. Okay. That part sucked. Let's go and grab a Sada here. And hopefully we can also grab... We get one Cross Switcher piece. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I think there's an argument to be made about taking out the... Just taking out the Rotom now. I think there's also an argument to... Yeah, just like attaching the energy and hard retreating into this. We could also try and fish for a Cross Switcher piece. Is also kind of where my head is at right now. Yeah, I think we Greninja away this energy and try and get that Cross Switcher piece. Or we could try and get Darkrai to get the Cross Switcher pieces and then blast the Dialga, which we're going to have to use Frenzied Gouging at this point. Okay, I think that's the play. We are going to Concealed Cards. Fun fact, I'm not sure how many people know this. Concealed Cards is named after a notorious event in the Pokemon TCG community where a player cheated by hiding a Greninja break card under the table. So kind of funny that they drew into that or played into that with the effect. So we're gonna get a Darkrai down, and we can actually grab 2 item cards here, which is pretty busted. We only need one more Cross Switcher piece, and we can also grab a Dark Patch here as well. So let's go and grab a Cross Switcher piece and a Dark Patch. We get some extra energy acceleration here, and we're getting the Gust. So let's go attach, and I will Cross Switcher up, and let's go take that Dialga. And let's go Iono here. Now we might be giving... They kind of had a dead hand up until this point, so we might be giving them some stuff to work with here. And let's go attach the energy. I don't think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we can safely do this. Yes. Okay. And we have the Sada for the next go-round, so... Let's go and PokéStop. I don't know if there's much... Oh, yeah. That was a busted PokéStop right there. And yeah, we'll hold on to that Dark Patch as well. And let's go Frenzied Gouging. We only have 9 cards left, so that's something we're going to need to keep in mind here going into the rest of the game. But Darkrai coming in clutch, getting us the Cross Switcher piece. We can hit their... Now, if they get the Dialga skip a turn, we could be in trouble. Jacques, interesting. They've got to have rare candy here, right? Also, yeah, we also lose if they get 2 turns and they blast the... Well, it would be... Oh, they're going all in on the Magnezone. I was going to say, if they... Oh, they get the rare candy. If they skip 2 turns and they blast both Roaring Moons, we could be in trouble. Oh my goodness. Okay, they need to hit on everything here. Well, they could just knock out, but they bricked. All 5 energy gone. I mean, they're still going to get the KO here, but they do not get the turn skip, and that is a death sentence for them. They have no other attacker here at this point. I mean, they could attack with the Magnezone, I guess, and that's totally a valid strategy here. We're going to Super Rod and get ourselves that Roaring Moon back and 2 energy. And let's go and play the Nest Ball. We will grab Roaring Moon. Let's go and Dark Patch. Yeah, I think we've got game here. Dark Patch, attach, and we can Sada's Vitality here for the 3rd, and this should be game. Like, we can Crossceiver for boss later even. Like, this is pretty much the perfect example of this deck in action. Do we have boss in... Yeah, we have boss in the deck, or in the discard pile. So as long as we don't get Iono'd here, we should be fine. Even so, like, we have... Okay, let's see how they play out the rest of this. But I think this was... I know, like, Dialga's not the most competitive of decks, but this is pretty much what you want to see playing this Roaring Moon deck. Getting the quick attack, multiple Sada's Vitalities, the Cross Switcher, using Darkrai to combo to get the Cross Switcher pieces. Like, pretty much everything we wanted to happen has happened here. They're going to attack with the Magneton instead to try and keep themselves in the game. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. And we can actually... We could also use Crossceiver to get a Roaring Moon back, but, like, no, we need the boss. Yeah, Crossceiver, such a busted card. All right. Now they get their engine rolling, but it's a little too late. And they're going to bounce back. They hit with the Magneton for 50. Oh. What is that? Your opponent switches their active with one of their bench? Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. And they get the KO. That's fine. I've never seen that move in my life. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. At this juncture, we could also dig. I think we're gonna not play around too much here. Let's just Crossceiver for boss. And we will take the win here. Let's go and grab this Dialga. We will Frenzied Gouging and close the door on them. So, again, not our opponent's deck, not the most competitive deck. They did brick really badly. I mean, it was enough to get the KO when they did, but their deck, not the most consistent deck. Regardless, and I'm looking at it in terms of this is how this Roaring Moon deck plays. You still have the benefits of being able to accelerate really quickly with Sada's Vitality and the PokéStop to help draw the item cards. And the big difference there is the Darkrai and being able to recover items, whether that is Cross Switcher pieces, whether that is the Crossceivers, and we also got to use Crossceivers independent of Darkrai, being able to grab ourselves a boss's orders from the discard pile, just helping to make this deck a little more consistent. GG's. All right, there we go. There we go. I like that map. It's not the most competitive deck that we were up against there, but for the purposes of showcasing all of the deck's functionality, I think we did great. And that's the point. I think there are... How many of you watch these videos with some sort of expectation that I am a good player or trying to showcase my skills at the game? Because honestly, like, I don't consider myself to be a particularly strong player. I am okay. There are no shortage of people that will point out my mistakes in the Twitch chat or in the YouTube comments. And, like, showcasing myself winning for the purposes of these videos is not that... It's important, but it's not that important, right? I'm not trying to build myself as a top player. I'm not trying to win regionals or nationals. I did play at Toronto regionals. I did okay for my first time around. I won some games, lost some games, tied some games. But for me, when I'm picking matches for the YouTube video, I like the times lessons to learn. I try and work those in there when there's lessons to learn, right? So we'll keep the Roaring Moon mirror match where, yeah, Darkrai saved us and you guys saved me. We'll keep the Miraidon match where I lost, and we'll use that Dialga match, which wasn't the most competitive, but I think it showcased all of the functionality of the deck. And for me, it's way more important to showcase what a deck can and cannot do versus finding matches where I win, because that's not I don't think that provides nearly as much value, because the vast majority of people who are watching these videos are not watching it specifically for me. They might like the banter, they might like but mostly you're there for show me a cool deck list and give me an idea of how this deck works, so that I can then go play it in PTCGL or IRL. So that's what I try and focus on. All right, let's go and pull up side note, I know we only streamed this deck for a little bit. There's a video on the channel for this Rotom deck. I love this Rotom deck. This is like my favorite deck to play right now. No one's playing Rotom, but it's so fun. It can one-shot pretty much everything in the game. It has some really weird party tricks that no other deck has. It's awesome. It's awesome. Definitely check it out. That's my pick. Where is the non-blinged version of the Roaring Moon deck? Roaring Moon Shuma. There it is. And I should get the name right of this player. This was Shuma Kikuchi. There we go. Let me go and pull up the top 16. You're using PTCGL to try and build IRL decks. Okay, what are you trying to build IRL? Yeah, I have for Christmas I got spoiled. I got a couple of where'd the other cards go? Hold on. I know I think I put, oh, here they are. So I got a couple of the collector boxes. I got 3 Iron Valiants. So I could build Iron Valiant Urshifu now that I think about it. I have Iron Valiant Urshifu. Maybe I could get one more Iron Valiant, but I was initially thinking building Iron Valiant Samurott V-Star, because I have a Samurott V-Star deck ready to go. Yeah, I'm a weirdo that has the Samurott deck. And then we've got 2 Roaring Moons, and I could build a Lost Box Roaring Moon deck. I'm halfway to a Turbo Roaring Moon. The world is my oyster. So definitely looking to build some more IRL decks. I don't play IRL all that much. I played at Toronto Regionals. That was my first IRL event ever. And right now I currently don't have any plans on playing at either locals or regionals until Toronto Regionals next year. I'm largely an online warrior, so I just kind of build with the cards that I end up getting. I like to buy packs and open cards. And what did I get recently? Yeah, I didn't get any serious bling. I did get, for whatever it's worth, a Bombardier EX. I got a Cloth for whatever that is worth, and I guess my prize card from the boxes that I got was a full art Serena EX. So could build a potentially very annoying deck with that. Moon Arcanine, but you're playing it now in live. Okay, yeah, Arcanine is not necessarily I lost to that deck recently though. Someone was playing it with the Pokemon Go Charizard that cuts your energy cost in half. And yeah, I got bodied. It was terrible. It was terrible. So yeah, I think it's fine to not build meta decks, or yeah, build whatever you want. Build what makes you happy. Look, I'm the weird. Do I have the deck here still? Do I have the deck here? Yeah, I am the weirdo that has a Ting Lu deck. I went out of my way to build a Ting Lu deck. Oh. There was a stretch of 1 week where Ting Lu was my favorite deck in Paldea Evolved, and I went to a convention and they happened to have Ting Lus for dirt cheap, and I had, yeah, it was Ting Lus for dirt cheap, and a Koraidon. And a Koraidon. I was like, yeah, I'll just do it. And then I've got the deck. And yeah, Ting Lu then completely fell off a cliff. I did see a list from Japan. That has Ting Lu in it, and I built it. I don't know if it's any good. It's Ting Lu Iron Valiant, and it has the Koraidon that spreads damage. So I don't know. I have been hurt by Ting Lu. I don't know if we're going to run it back on that, but we'll see. I have a Tinglu deck. I have a Meowscarada deck. Urshifu, like old Urshifu, like Melanie Urshifu from back in the day. That's like pre-rotation stuff. Yeah, Samurott, Mew, Gardevoir, Miraidon. As a totally new player, you agree, play what makes you happy and have fun. That's why you play Cloth Electrode. Yeah, there you go. Cross, welcome. I started playing Lorcana a couple weeks ago. I should have brought the Lorcana cards down. I love that game. I think it's fantastic, but building decks IRL for Lorcana is absolutely horrible right now. There's basically no supply, and all of the meta cards are insanely expensive. So what I do like about Lorcana is that it's easier to just put together, like slap a bunch of cards together and build a deck. It's like, basically it's like, do you have 60 cards of 2 colors? So if you have 30 red and 30 blue, slam them together, go play. And maybe there are some inherent synergies between the colors, and then depending on the cards you pick, like if you have a whole bunch of Elsas in your deck, there's generally some synergy there if you try and play it, and the cards are designed that way. So it's a little easier on that front. And I've recently learned about the shout outs to Lorcana Academy, which is like one of my favorite channels on YouTube right now. They play sealed tournaments where you take 4 packs and then you open those cards and then you build a 40 card deck, no restrictions on colors, and you just play with what you have. And stuff like that I'm really excited about. I do have like a bunch of starter decks that my wife and I also got for Christmas, and we played with the starter decks as well. And I think the Lorcana starter decks are better than the Pokemon starter decks. But yeah, right now I'm not interested in playing super hyper competitive at this point in time. I think it's just something I want to enjoy with my wife and play on my own and enjoy it as we go. And I know they have a digital client as well, and you know, the thought has crossed my mind of like, do I start a new YouTube channel and just start to put Lorcana stuff on there? There's not a lot of Lorcana creators out right now, and we've got the leverage in, I've already got a footing in the Pokemon community. Maybe that would help. I don't know how many of you have even played Lorcana, let alone are interested in consuming that kind of content. Right now, I can't even keep up with the Pokemon content, so there's no shot of me building a Lorcana channel at this point in time. But maybe it's something that I look into in the future, because that game is awesome, and I highly recommend you check it out. But yeah, the ultimate point is that you don't have to be building decks that got second place at a 3,000 player tournament in order to have fun. It's a little weirder on Pokemon.
Yeah, right.
Cross, thank you so much for the follow. It's like, I get it. I once upon a time I started playing PTCGO, and it had a worse economy than this one does, and I just showed up with my theme decks and I got stomped out by ADPZ, and I was like, how do I not suck at this game? And ended up just like ramping faster and faster towards playing meta decks, and it cost me a lot of money to buy packs to trade, and like I ended up becoming the Wolf of Wall Street on trading on PTCGO. It was horrible. I kind of don't want to do that with Lorcana. I just want to enjoy it as I go. Lorcana, that's Disney. Yes, it is. Can you give... I do need to record the intro and outro. It's fine. Let's record the intro and outro. I'll bring out Lorcana stuff, and we can talk about it a little bit more. Oh, where did I put the Roaring Moon deck? Okay, yeah, there it is. So, yeah, Lorcana's a ton of fun. It's not that hard. I will say the strengths of Lorcana, if I'm comparing it to Pokemon TCG, Lorcana is, the starter decks are better. They have some good cards, and they're a little more playable than, say, a stage 1 EX deck. I would say that Lorcana decks are, if we were to use Pokemon's play system, like a level 1, level 2, level 3, I would say their starter decks are between level 1 and level 2. And you also get a pack in the Lorcana starter deck, so there's always a reason to get that. You might pull some good cards. Helps you get you a little more into the ecosystem. Stealing your MHA. What is MHA, by the way? And up in Canada, I'm Canadian as well. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so the starter decks are better. I find that the game is built in such a way that it is easier to just play the game with a bunch of cards. Just smash a bunch of cards together and make some stuff happen. Really, the deck building limits are just, yeah, maximum 2 colors and 60 cards, 4 of a kind. And there are just inherent synergies between each of the colors that you can just make stuff happen at a lower level and be fine. Versus Pokemon, it's like I have a let's say I have a Bounce Suite card, then I also have to get like a playset of Bounce Suites, and I have the middle evolution, then I need to get 3 Serenas, and then I need the Grass Energy and all these trainer cards. Like, if you are trying to play maximum meta, it can be worse in Lorcana than Pokemon, but I think the ramp going up there is a lot smoother in Lorcana than in Pokemon. And I will say the learning Lorcana is, I think it's a sideway. Like, I'd say they're pretty similar in difficulty. I think the core rules of Lorcana are a little easier to grasp than Pokemon, but the card interactions in Lorcana are more complicated than in Pokemon. There is some really, like, already there's some really wacky effects and stuff that can happen in Lorcana that makes it really exciting. So I don't necessarily think it's a better game or a worse game. It's just, if you like card games, Lorcana is definitely worth checking out. And Secret Player, welcome back. How you doing? Yeah. I think if I were to start Lorcana content, I would need to be... I think it would have to be pixel-born stuff, because my wife plays, but the odds of us being able to sit down and like get the full camera rig set up and not have to worry about the baby is basically impossible. Like, we can barely play Lorcana as is, and it's just like we've played a couple times when he's asleep. So it would have to be a pixel-born thing, and then, you know, I imagine that if I'm playing pixel-born, I'm gonna run into the same problems that I do on Pokemon TCG Live, where everyone's just playing meta decks and I can't showcase that. And on top of that, like, I'm just not very good at Lorcana right now, and I think I would need to ramp up on my experience in that game so I can at least provide some level of expertise. Surprise Saturday stream? Yeah, we're not streaming on New Year's, so I just streamed today, and I should have posted that I was going live today. MHA is a game playing off the Universus game system. Used to be a card game based on fighting games, formerly known as UFS. Very small community, fun, and high skill game. I may have seen those around. Did they have like a Street Fighter set in there at some point? Let me Google this. I may have seen this. UFS card game. Yeah, there's a Street Fighter one. Okay, at the very least, I see a Street Fighter card here. So I think I've seen this at like conventions and stuff, but I've never played. The only TCGs I've played at this point, are Pokemon and Lorcana. And I did play a little bit of Dice. I still have Dice Master stuff. I should look back into that. Game was great. That was technically the first TCG I ever played, and that game's a lot of fun. But I think that game is dead. I could be wrong. Shoutouts to the Dice Master community. Whatever is left. But I had a ton of fun playing that game. And I loved how cheap it was to get into Dice Masters as well. Like, booster packs were like $1 or $2. It's great. Okay. How about we do the intro and outro to this Roaring Moon, and then we've got some time to try out some Cheese Man. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to turn off the channel points for a bit. I'm going to do the intro, outro, and then I will take a quick break. Secret Player came just in time to cover the stream while I take a quick sec. I'll bring down some Lorcana stuff as well, and we can talk about that a bit more. But yeah, Lorcana stuff, like, 1, I'd have to find more time. 2, I think I'd have to be a little more knowledgeable about the game and find an angle to it. And yeah, then I would have... The biggest thing is probably time. The last stream cover for 2023. Yes. All right. If you want to say hi to YouTube, you'll take that as an honor. Yep. If you want to say hi to YouTube, feel free to do that. Your message will appear right here. Roaring Moon EX leading up to the release of Paradox Rift was one of, if not one of the most hyped up cards. I was going to say most hyped, but Iron Hands is there. One of the most hyped up cards going into the current meta. And while it has seen numerous top placements, it's almost always been in the context of a Lost Box deck. And today we're going to be covering the first Roaring Moon focused deck that is, Turbo Roaring Moon that actually got a top placement. It placed second at Kyoto Champions League, one of the biggest and most prestigious tournaments in Japan with thousands of players. And we're going to check it out today. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about this Roaring Moon deck. Roaring Moon is a basic EX Pokemon with 230 HP. It's got some really interesting moves, including Frenzied Gouging for 2 dark and a colorless. It's an instant KO on your opponent, but you also do 200 damage to yourself, which is not great. So you really have to weigh the pros and cons of when you use Frenzied Gouging, because Roaring Moon after that is pretty much a dead duck. We also have Calamity Storm, which does 100 damage, and if there's a stadium in play, you can knock it out and do 120 more damage. So hitting 220 is going to be enough to take out a lot of basic EXs as well as a lot of basic Vs. So nice attack there. We're really trying to pick our spots with Frenzied Gouging to take out some high value targets with that move. So this deck, they've got, I should shout out who this is from. This was second place from, and let me pull up the results here, Shuma Kikuchi for cooking up this version of Roaring Moon and playing it at Kyoto Champions League and getting all the way to the finals, losing against Haruki Miwa, which I would imagine is a horrible matchup. Lost Box Kyogre is terrible for Roaring Moon. So they've got 3 Roaring Moon EX. They've got 1 copy of Morpeko, nice as a free pivot. Also not a bad attacker as well. Energizer Wheel for 70 damage, and you get to move the Dark Energy somewhere else. You can move it to the Roaring Moon and have that ready to rock for your following turn. 1 copy of Lumineon helps us grab a supporter from our deck and put it into our hand. Great for grabbing Sada's Vitality, which we're want to grab pretty much every turn. We have a 1/1 line of Darkrai here, and Darkrai is not really here as an attacker. It's here for the V-Star power. Star Abyss lets you grab 2 items from your deck and put them into your hand. And not only is this awesome for grabbing stuff like Dark Patches to get your Roaring Moons built up, you could grab Lost Vacuum to knock off any sort of annoying tools. You could even use it for the big innovation in this deck, Crossceiver, which lets you grab, when you play 2 Crossceiver cards, you can get a Pokemon or a supporter card of your choice and put it into your hand. And with the Crossceivers, you can grab a Sada's Vitality from the discard pile and start building up from there. And yeah, between all of the items in this deck, Darkrai ends up becoming a really awesome support Pokemon in here. We've got Radiant Greninja to help us draw cards with that concealed cards ability, discard an energy, draw 2, and a Squawkabilly to, on our first turn, we get to discard our hand, draw 6 cards, help us get closer to that turn 1 Wombo combo. We definitely want to go second every time and try and build up our 3 energy on the Roaring Moon so we can attack on that first turn. For trainer cards, we've got 1 copy of Switch Cart and 1 copy of Switch Cart. A little bit of pivoting here and there. We're not really switching in and out all that much. We do have PokéStop. Lets us see the top 3 cards of our deck. We discard them and grab any item cards. This is a very item-heavy build, so we have a higher percentage shot of this working in our favor. 2 copies of Nest Ball to get our basics down. 4 copies of Battle VIP Pass. These only work on the first turn, but if you have them in your hand on turn 1, you can bench 2 basic Pokemon of your choice directly from your deck. 1 copy of Boss's Orders lets us gust in a target of our choice. We do have Crossceivers though, so we can use this Boss's Orders again. 4 copies of Trekking Shoes lets us dig deeper into our deck, look at the top card, and we can either discard it or put it into our hand. Also really nice for getting the Dark Energy in the discard pile so we can reattach it with Dark Patch or Sada's Vitality. 1 copy of Iono for hand disruption. Both players shuffle their hands, put it to the bottom of their deck, and draw equal to the number of prizes remaining. Sada's Vitality is the key to this deck. Lets you choose up to 2 of your ancient Pokemon and attach an energy from your discard pile to each of them and draw 3 cards. So this is our primary way of energy acceleration. Also draw power as well. 1 copy of Super Rod to get our Pokemon and energy from our discard pile back into our deck. This is any combination of 3. We've got 1 copy of Lost Vacuum enabled in order to get stuff like Path to the Peak or Annoying Stadium out of play, as well as any sort of tools like a Bravery Charm or an Ancient Booster Capsule. 4 copies of Dark Patch to accelerate dark energy from the discard pile to our bench Pokemon. 3 copies of Ultra Ball, discard 2 cards, grab a Pokemon of our choice. Also great for discarding energy so we can reattach with Dark Patch or Sada. 4 copies of Cross Switcher. You have to play 2 of these at a time, but you get to switch your opponent's active Pokemon with 1 from their bench, and you also switch a Pokemon from your bench to the active. You can either use this to bring your Roaring Moon into the active to attack, or bring in a Morpeko, and then Morpeko can pivot out to your appropriate attacker. 1 copy of Switch, just a little bit of pivoting as well, and 3 Earthen Vessels. You get to discard a card and get 2 energy. This is particularly great if you can discard an energy and draw 2 cards, and now you've got that energy in the discard pile to reattach with Dark Patch or Sada's Vitality. Last but not least, we've got 9 Dark Energy. Our game plan is incredibly straightforward. We want to attack with Roaring Moon over and over again, whether it's Calamity Storm, whether it's Frenzied Gouging. Sometimes you might have value in attacking with Morpeko to throw off the prize race. In particular, against smaller Pokemon, you want to use Morpeko where you can. And then Darkrai is really your consistency backbone, helping you grab supporters and Pokemon and just item cards as you see fit. Let's get to these matches. There we go. That is a look at the Roaring Moon deck that got 2nd place at Kyoto Champions League. Again, shoutouts to Shuma Kikuchi for doing an awesome job with the build and playing it all the way to 2nd place. And if it was any other deck other than Lost Box, there was a chance that Roaring Moon could have won the whole thing. I will say Roaring Moon still has some inherent challenges. It's a very linear playstyle, but I really like their take on it. The combination of the Darkrai's plus the Crossceivers just feels so good for making this deck as consistent as it can be. So if I am playing Roaring Moon, it's probably going to be in a package like this. But what say you? Do you prefer it this way? Do you like the Greninja version with the waters? Do you think people have been sleeping on Roaring Moon for too long and it's finally arrived? Are people still not going to take Roaring Moon seriously after this? Let me know in the comments below. But for now, I got to get going. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at In Third Person. You can find me on Twitch at In Third Person, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And check out the website, inthirdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So Twitch fam, stick around. We're going to be right back. But for our YouTube friends, we got to say goodbye. Later. So yeah, I'm going to step away for a quick sec. Secret Player is running the show for the next minute. And yeah, I'll be back. Hey, I'm back. Thank you, Secret Player, holding it down as always. Yeah, I just came downstairs. Was planning to get your very first Pokemon local this weekend, but got COVID. Oh man, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. COVID sucks. I wish you a speedy recovery on that. Yeah. And I hope you have a blast when you get to play at your first Pokemon local event. Is it like your first IRL event, period? Yeah, I played in my first... Toronto Regionals was my first ever... Sorry, my phone's blowing up. My first ever IRL event, and it was awesome. Yeah, I just went upstairs and I showed... Yeah, these are the Lorcana Floodborn starter decks. I think if you're going to get one, grab this one, the Merlin Tiana one, because there are some very meta-relevant cards in here, like Goat Merlin and the start of the bounce package, as it's known in Lorcana. And yeah, I would highly recommend, if you have any interest in playing the game, pick up 2 of these. You'll also get get a booster pack inside, and you'll have a great time. All right, I think it's time to play some cheese, man. Let's go. And where's the Goldango deck? I don't have nearly as much practice with the Goldango deck as the Roaring Moon one, which does not bode well if we struggled as much as we did with Roaring Moon today. Okay. Yes, sir. Just got introduced to the game a few weeks ago by a friend who plays in the GTA. Only played on the app so far. Yeah, we want to go first. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you have a great time. What do you plan on playing at your first event? Yeah, I was introduced to the game by, like, I've known of the game for pretty much my whole life, but I did not become a Pokemon stan until well into adulthood. When it came out when I was a teenager, and I was like, I'm a teenager. Why would I want anything to do with Pokemon? That's kid stuff. Like, I have a younger brother, and at the time, my brother, I don't know if he's still in the chat right now. I don't think he is, but he was the prime audience for Pokemon at that time, which made me go like, oh, okay, yeah, that's something for him, not for me. I am too grown up for Pokemon. And it wasn't until my adulthood when I finally was like, okay, I'll try playing a Pokemon game. And it was Pokemon, I think it was Pokemon X and Y. Yeah, it was Pokemon X and Y was my first one. We wanted the Palkia to start, but that's okay. Yeah, we are going to have to get a Ultra Ball here or something. It was that got me into Pokemon. Then I started playing Pokemon Go, and I was obsessed. Along the way, I developed a interest in board games. Yeah, we might lose turn 1 if we don't hit anything good right now. Holy cow. Okay. That was a dumpster fire. And we could lose right here. Wow. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, Cloth Eradicate. You can TM's art as well. As well as Electrodes for your real Cloth deck. Awesome. And Wuzzy says, what were you into before Pokemon? Yeah, so I was into board games, and then eventually, it was pandemic times. My wife and I watched a video from the Try Guys, who were like just trying to pull a Charizard card, and I love the Try Guys. They make fantastic content. Oh, we can't even play the Palkia here because the Palkia is just a liability. That sucks. I know that Iron Hands is licking its lips right now. Oh, no. Okay. This is where you hover over the concede. Yeah. Yeah. GG's. Awesome. Your kids and nephews got you playing Pokemon, not between me and my daughter. We have all the games except for Game Boy Gold Pikachu cartridge. Awesome. Oh yeah, channel points. Thank you, Secret Player. Where is the... there we go. What was I going to say? We're talking... Oh, yeah, getting into the Pokemon trading card. Yeah, I watched the Try Guys video, and we were like, we've got nothing else going on. We like Pokemon. We love playing tabletop games. We have nothing else going on. How about we go and pick up some decks, and let's see what the game is like. And we bought the Venusaur and Blastoise ones, and we had a great time. And then I fell down this rabbit hole, and it completely changed my life. Okay, if we're going second, I kind of want to just put Manaphy up there as a dead duck. If you love board games, your second home is Perfor. It's in Mississauga, called Dicey Business. If you're not super far, you should check it out sometimes. Dicey Business. Okay, I'll have to look into it. For the purposes of not doxing myself, I will refrain from discussing my proximity to that particular location, but thank you. Wiglet. Wait, are they playing? Hold on. Are they doing the thing? Is this just okay, this is a Wug Trio deck. All right, I thought we were playing against a I thought we were going to be playing against the Rotom deck, but no, we're playing against a Mill deck. That makes me way less excited. Okay. Any board game recommendations? So, okay, give me a sec here. Let's go and grab a Gimme Ghoul and a Greninja here. I think Greninja? Just to draw more cards? Yeah, we want more cards, and if we can blast these two, that would be amazing. We also need a Palkia, actually. Okay, we get the Goldengo. Let's go and bench a... We might... I don't think we're going to get hand disrupted here, right? I don't... How badly do we need the Phoebus? And do we have Palkia? We'll play the Phoebus just so we can showcase what this does. And let's see if we can get a Palkia V on the board. We get 3 items, which is fantastic, but we... Hold on. We still have Worker. We don't get it. Okay. Let's go and... We'll attach... How much water energy is... Yeah, let's go and attach the metal to Gimme Ghoul, and we'll wait. Damn, there goes the Manaphy play. Are we going to get milled into oblivion here? I don't have a good answer for the Mimikyu. This deck is not really built for that. Yeah, this is mill. The Greninja would knock this out. If we can get the Palkia set up, we could knock out a... We could at least knock out the Mimikyu. Okay, they're going to instant charge. We're at least going to take 2 prizes off this Rotom. And I like that, right? We can go and get rid of... Let's get rid of some energy here. And we need to get a Palkia out. Okay, we get the Melodic. I like that. Dewguard. Oh. Flip to... Yeah, okay. So Milotic can also attack Mimikyu here. So we do have a not the worst answer for a... Okay, let's go and get a water energy discarded. Okay, I definitely want to hit the... Oh, we can Nest Ball for Palkia. We absolutely need to do that. Okay. Let's go draw 2 cards. We get the Palkia V-Star. We get a Super Rod. That's nice. Let's go and... Do we PokéStop here? Here, let's go and PokéStop. And I need to hold on to boss. Okay. I want to get rid of... If we go Superior Energy Retrieval and we get rid of, say... Nest Ball, Ultra Ball, I guess. I really want... I want the Ultra Ball, though. I don't want to get a Rod. Okay, I think we have to get rid of those. Let's go and grab these energies here. And we can grab... Yeah, we're going to get the KO here, regardless. So let's go and get rid of one of these metal energies. And let's go and get rid of more water. And we can go Make It Rain. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4? Yeah. We'll get rid of all the waters. And then we're gonna have to hit heads on a Milotic in order to finish this off. Now, the Wug Trio is super annoying. Like, they're gonna flip coins and possibly... They need a third energy, though. Oh, there it is. Oh, and they're going to counter catcher. Probably the... Okay. That's actually fine. Do we hit the Wug Trio, or do we hit the Mimikyu? Hey, Cowface, welcome back. How you doing? New Year's changed things up for me. Undersea Tunnel. Let's see how much they mill. Okay, Triple Tails. Let's go. Let's go. All right. I think we Palkia here, right? And do I want to mill myself out? Or do we trust? I kind of want... gonna get rid of this energy. Okay. The Cross Switcher piece is nice. I will power up. I want to switch, but I don't want to... I don't want to Cross Switcher end boss on this turn. Holy cow. Okay. Okay, let's power up. 1, 2, 3. And I will attach an energy to the Greninja. And let's go and hit the Mimikyu. Do we hit the Mimikyu? Oh, we can draw... Oh, I don't want to draw cards right now. I want to hit the Mimikyu right now. And please tell me, we just have to hit 1 heads. Okay. Arguably, we could also take out the Manaphy in a future gust. And then we've got Snipe on these Wug Trios. And then that could be it. Okay, I'll counter catcher. And bring up the Palkia and try and mill us out that way. Do we have any more? Yeah, the counter catcher is profoundly annoying. The Iono is extremely annoying. That actually screws us. Oh, they can't Iono us. Awesome. Awesome. I bet they play a Mimikyu here. Oh, they're gonna go all in on the Wug Trio strategy. Sure. I want to knock out the Manaphy. If we can knock out the Manaphy, we'll figure out the rest. Ooh, 6 cards. Ooh, those were good cards too. Okay. Do we? I think we have to Super Rod here at this point, because I know they're trying to... Actually, we'll get the medals back. Okay. I want to... We want to hit the Manaphy, right? Okay. I will go and discard 2 energy here. And let's grab the waters. And we have to attach. And I have to discard 2. That's a little annoying. Okay. Let's go and make it rain. And we'll get rid of the 2 waters. And hopefully they don't hit 3 heads right now. I don't think they can mill us out on this turn. I think at max they can hit 12 and then we get the last card, at which point we... Yeah, they're going to play... What are they going to play? A stupid Mimikyu. And the Manaphy. Okay. And the Counter Catcher. And probably Counter Catcher the Palkia, right? Are we going to lose to this? We might. We absolutely might. How many Cross Switcher pieces? We still have 1 more in the deck. And it might be too late at that point. Okay. We're going to need some really good luck here. Nope. No! No! Okay. Let's go and see what we got. Let's see what's even in the deck. Can we make this work? Worker, no, we're dead. We are dead. Okay, we're gonna have to hold that L. GG's. Oh, that was unfortunate. That was unfortunate. I thought we played, yeah, the 3 tails with the 3 heads. That really sucks. But they got they hit their game plan just the way they wanted to. The Mimikyu was annoying. We did have some countermeasures to the Mimikyu stuff with the Dewguard, but our deck is absolutely not a good matchup for a mill deck where we're constantly milling through our own cards and we have no hand disruption and no way to reset our hand because we don't want to reset our hand. We want to draw through all our stuff to get the resources we need to the big KO. So we're not really built to beat a deck like at the... I mean, they have consistency issues and stuff, but like we take a really tough L there. GG's. Oh, that one might have to be in the video. That one might have to be in the video. But like, how often are you playing against this? This also sucks. We really want the Palkia, but the Palkia is now going to hit for weakness. Yeah, playing conservatively for sure. And we did try, I did try and minimize, like, I didn't use coin bonus when I didn't have to. I knew we were going to get, I needed something to attack the Mimikyu, and we built up the Dewguard, Milotic for that. But, yeah, we didn't have it that time. So, is what it is. All right, let's see. Once again, our hand is garbage. And we've got an Iron Hands staring us in the face on the other end. At least the Iron Hands is in the active. They are not easily powering that up from here. Palkia is a great turn 1 attacker, but Palkia is also not... Yeah, Palkia is going to get abused for weakness here.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Wubmain, welcome, and thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. They're going double Iron Hands. Crazy. Okay. 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 How do we get around this? If this is the tomfoolery, and they're going to hit the Forest Seal Stone. Okay. Interesting, they preemptively attached the Forest Seal Stone under some sort of assumption that I was not going to have any sort of counter to that. Okay, let's go and see what we have, right? We've got all our achievement. We got our Iridas, Roxanne, 3 Cross Switcher. That could be a problem. Otherwise, prizing looks okay. Let's go and get some energy in the discard pile. We'll go and grab a... Discard that. We get our Cheeseman. That's good. Let's go and get a... Do we get the Palkia or the Gold Dingo down? I think we have to get a Gimme Ghoul down. Because we could lose this one right here. And let's go and Worker... Oh, I should have seen if I had a tool. That's not good. Okay. We could go... We might have to use Palkia here. Might have to. Okay. Let's go bench the Palkia. Oh, hold on. Palkia and Gimme Ghoul. And do we... Yeah, let's go all in. We'll go and play the Phoebus. They're not going to bench snipe us. I don't think we can... Let's continue his coin... Here we go. Let's go. I need, like, what? 10 in a row? Like 12? Oh, okay. 40's not bad. 40's not bad. Hey, JF Raptor. Welcome back. How you doing? Yeah, I think you were on earlier in the stream as well. We're probably losing 2 prizes here, aren't we? Oh, yep. Okay, this is bad. If they have a switch out, we are in big trouble. We need to get Cheeseman rolling ASAP, or we are in big trouble. Okay, they're going to get a second Mew down. They have no energy acceleration beyond... Oh, never mind. Okay, they're going to... Yeah, they're going to take 2 prizes right now with the Peony. Profoundly annoying. We have no energy. Oh, they're going to rope, too. So we have to give up. I think we give up a Gimme Ghoul here. Ugh. This is a really nasty combo that our opponent has right now, and we need a lot, right? If we're not going to be doing much of anything. Oh, they're playing Energy Sticker too, and they hit heads. I think this person was watching Azul's list last night, or Azul last night. I've started to see Azul was streaming with the Energy Sticker tech. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We can draw at least 3 more cards. Okay, we get a Roxanne. That's not going to do anything right now. Double Cheeseman. Let's go and draw 2. 1, 2. Cross Switchers aren't really going to help us here. Coin bonus. Irida gets us... That gets us energy retrieval. Oh, okay, hold on. If we go... That can get us an Earthen Vessel. Right? Earthen Vessel gets us 3 energy in hand. Let's see. What do we... And we don't have... We prize Palkia V-Star, so that was dumb to play the Palkia. Awesome. I should have looked for that. And that's on me at this point. Okay, let's go and get rid of the Manaphy. We'll get at least 3 energy here. And we're going to be short. So I think we have to try and hit for like a energy retrieval of some sort here. There we go. Letter of encouragement. Fantastic. Let's go and grab the energy. Goated. All right. Now... Y'all didn't see that. Y'all didn't see that. Y'all didn't see that. Y'all didn't see that. Holy cow. Oh, that was so dumb. That was so dumb. Okay. That was my fault. That was my fault. We had a game. We had a game. We were right back in it. No, don't clip that. Don't clip it. Don't do that. We did all that sequencing to put ourselves in that position so we could get that knockout. And we probably would have been fine. I attached the energy when I shouldn't have. And then I didn't have enough. Yeah, my heart sank when I looked at that number and it said 200. Oh, that was so dumb. It is what it is. We move on. You can't win them all. But yeah, what's really annoying is that the way that match was playing out, we probably had a decent shot of winning it. Okay, Lost Box. What can we do against a Lost Box deck here? Let's go and grab Gimme Ghoul, and I think we do get the Palkia out right now. And I don't think... What else can we even bench here? Yeah, we might as well get the third Gimme Ghoul. Do we? I think we can seal cards and just see what we can get. Okay, let's go and attach this energy to the Greninja, and we'll wait. If the Greninja is not going to get knocked out. Greninja's not going to get knocked out. So we're fine on that front. Goldang, this is kind of annoying matchup. He had like 5 energy in hand, right? What am I missing? Just glance at it. I had 4. I had 5 energy and I attached 1, so I only had 4. That was silly. It is what it is. We move on. Lesson learned. Like I said, I haven't been practicing this deck as much as the other, and the other one we did so bad. I'm in my mind trip. Oh, yeah, right. Mitted's Burgers, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated, and I apologize for the poor pronunciation of your name. Mitted Esbergs. More... Okay, so we can get some energy back off the superior energy retrieval. It does kind of suck though that we're in this predicament. We don't have Jirachi in this deck. We didn't respect what's it called? The play. Oh man, what? They bricked off the VIP pass? What do they have? Okay. So they didn't even play a cram, so they're not gonna... Oh, they're just going to Abyss Seeking. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is where we got to abuse them. We got to get 4 energy and attach, and we can knock out this Giratina, and this becomes a completely different game. Let's get the sequencing right. We have to get Greninja Retreat. We Goldengo, draw 2 cards. We could Superior Energy Retrieval and then potentially try and... discard. I think the play is step 1, retreat Greninja, get Gimme Goldengo in, and then we could also Ultra Ball, get a second Goldengo. I mean, there's also the argument of trying to get Palkia out and then sniping these 2 Comfeys. Okay, before we do that, let's go and 6 energy, 5 for 250. It's a lot. It's a lot, admittedly. So if we work her first, because yeah, I don't want, if there's a shot we can make Greninja work here, I want to take it. Let's go and work her. Draw 3. We get Palkia V-Star. That doesn't help us. We do get Goldengo though, and Goldengo gets us. Okay, I think we're going to go for the Goldengo. We're going to punt on a potential Greninja snipe here, at least for the time being. Let's go and coin bonus. We get an Irida. We get 1 medal. Okay. Okay. We get rid of VIP Pass and Nest Ball. Let's go and grab ourselves another Goldengo. So we have the energy retrieval. We can draw an extra card here. Let's do that. Coin bonus. We get a VIP pass. That doesn't help us at all. We can get 3 energy in the discard pile. We played Iridol. Oh, okay. Let's see. Can we get some sort of energy retrieval off of this? Okay. Can we get something worth our while here? Okay. We get superior. We get at least full value in the sense that we got 4 energy, but we're still short on taking the knock. So that's annoying. Yeah, 150 is not good enough. We do make a dent. We still have Palkia. If they don't respect the Greninja, we could get a Comfey snipe at some point in this match. There's a good shot. They might lose impact here. If we get... Yeah, how do we get 2 more water energy into the discard pile here so we can power up Greninja and potentially take Giratina V-Star plus a Comfey? Oh, they're just going to take it out. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what they go in with. Manaphy would be okay here. It's not, maybe not necessarily the best card right now, like for us, but let's see how they play. Okay. How much? They've got a Roaring Moon in the deck. They've got the Dark Energy. If we can get 2 more water energy, how do we do that? Because I want to snipe. And is it too risky, or do we just take the KO on the Giratina? Because we can guarantee... I'm pretty sure we can guarantee a KO on the Giratina and just take 2. But if we can take 3, that would be a lot better. Okay, they're going to lose impact, and Sableye is going to be online. If I Earthen Vessel for 2. Okay, yeah. I think we got it. I think we got it. I think I got the combo. Because we can Radiant Greninja, get 2 energy, 2 water energy into this, and then we attach from hand. And then we snipe out these 2. And we can grab a Manaphy in the process, too, to protect against their Radiant Greninja. So I think that's the play. Wait, 99. No, 90 is not going to be enough. 90 is not going to be enough. However, do we still do it just to take 2 prizes and leave this as a dead duck for later? Or am I scared of the Star Requiem? I'm going for it. I'm going for it. YOLO. YOLO. We get another superior energy retrieval. That's great. Let's go and PokéStop first. Double Vessel. Now, we lost the Goldango. That sucks. That sucks. Let's go and Irida here. We'll go and grab a Manaphy and an item. So we've got a whole bunch of energy here. How much is in the deck? How much energy is in the deck? Because, yeah, the Letter of Encouragement, right, might be the perfect time to play that. Yeah, let's go do that. So we'll go Manaphy, Letter of Encouragement. Go grab the 3 energy. Right? And then, oh, let's go and get rid of some energy. And we can go, you know what? We probably should 2 energy. I can get rid of a 3rd here, and then we can save our attach for later. Let's go and grab a metal, and then we can Palkia up. Star Portal, 3 energy to the Greninja. We've got the metal energy. Let's go and Super Rod back in the Goldengos, though. And let's draw a card. I don't think we need hand disruption protection here. Let's just go and coin bonus, draw up. Maybe we get the, there we go. Cheese Man, godlike. And we'll attach to here. And they might have boss. They might have boss. But we're going to go 90-90, take out the Comphase. And hopefully they have to burn Star Requiem on a Greninja or a low value target like that. And that's how we stay in this game, I think. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Couldn't you evolve one? Oh, yeah, off the thing. Okay. I could have. I don't know if that's... If it's, yeah, we would have been able to draw a card. Yeah. So they play Colress. They're not... At most... Like, they might get Sableye out and do some stuff that way. But if they have to burn Star Requiem on a Radiant Greninja, we are laughing. What do they bench? Interesting. Okay, they get the Sableye out. Are they going to start Sableyeing right now? I don't know if they have the energy for it. Let's see how much. They've got 1 Psychic, 2... Ooh, okay, they get a Mirage Gate. They're going to have to throw a whole bunch back. If they start Requiem the Greninja... Oh, okay. Yeah, they can start Sableye stuff, and that's annoying. That makes the match much worse if they can get Sableye attacking right now. Maybe we top deck boss or something. We haven't seen one yet, or we can draw into it with the Goldengos. Oh, interesting. They are not going to be able to attack with... I mean, they could, yeah, go into Sableye here and do that stuff. That's probably what the play is right now. Oh, no. Interesting. Like, they're not attacking. Yeah, Roaring Moon feels like a... What? What is happening right now? What is happening? Now they're attacking, but they're still only doing 90 damage. Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't do it. Not like this. Not like this. Not 90 damage on a Greninja. And they've burned like all their... Yeah, they burned all their Mirage Gates. Did they play Canceling Cologne? No, they didn't. Oh, that's a huge fail. Okay, can we get boss's orders and take out one of these 2 targets? That's what I'm looking for right now. Okay. We're not going to be able to power up this Greninja, so that's kind of a waste. Let's go and get rid of concealed cards. Yeah, concealed cards. Let's draw into some more stuff. Right? We get the Gimme Ghoul. Let's go and retreat into Goldango. And we have both of the, I think we have, let's go and get rid of some stuff here. Okay, we have a third Cheeseman. And we have one copy of Boss floating around here. So let's see if we can draw into one of these copies of Boss. Coin bonus. 1, 2. Okay, Cross Switcher's not bad. Cross Switcher's not bad. 2 more cards. Cross Switcher, yeah, Cross Switcher works. Cross Switcher works. And we'll probably go into... Actually, let's go attack the Roaring Moon, right? What's more dangerous, the Roaring Moon? They have no way to build up a Roaring Moon at this point. Okay, let's go in Superior Energy Retrieval. I will get rid of the Gimme Ghoul and a Worker. And let's go and grab 4 energy. Okay. And if we attach to this Goldango, we're only doing 200 damage here. So, I could draw 3 more cards. Let's Cross Switcher into the... Let's Cross Switcher into the Giratina. And then I need to get rid of all 4. I still need to get rid of all 4. We can draw... No, we'll hold on to our hand. We'll hold on to our hand, and I'll draw 4 right now, or discard 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 200. We get the Giratina out of here. Our opponent screwed up large. Okay. Now we still need to take... how many Cross Switcher pieces do we have? 2. Okay. Irida gets us 1 more. Irida gets us 1 more. Assuming we haven't prized it. And assuming we don't get Iono'd into Oblivion here. Which we might. It's totally fair. Totally reasonable expectation here. Or Rock Sand. But let's see. What did they get with... Nope. We just win. GG's. All right. So we take the win against Giratina. And that was admittedly a bit of a shaky match there. The attack for 150 was really disappointing. However, we were able to keep up the pressure. And the big thing there was the combination of Palkia and Greninja. Now, I think of this deck with Goldango... I mean, Palkia as like the first attacker of the game, but the Greninja, being able to power up Greninja when we did was pretty clutch, being able to take out those 2 Comphys and push ourselves ahead in the prize race. And then, yeah, being able to take out, they got the Greninja down and the Giratina and Roaring Moon down, but being able to get enough damage on the board to finish off that Giratina, and we had 2 Goldengos ready to rock, sealed the deal for us. GG's. All right, not the way I drew it up, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Latina was always right, because even if they get the Moon KO, they have to put 200 on themselves. You're right. Okay. Yeah, the Greninja play, I cannot believe they went for it. But at the same time, kudos to us for playing the Manaphy when we did. And yeah, Manaphy, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, if they had sniped out two Gimme Ghouls, that could have been a problem. But yeah, heads up play on our part. So yeah, that one's going in the video. We'll take that. Ideally, we want Palkia. I know we only play a 1/1 Palkia, but Palkia is nice as your first... Oh, God. Oh my goodness. Come on, man. Come on. Okay, so this isn't necessarily the worst thing in the world. We could attach energy to Phoebus. Hopefully we get... we could potentially power up a Palkia V-Star on its own turn 2 and not die. on your website. On the YouTube channel, when I post the video, it's in the description. If you're looking for this deck list, mad about VBS. I don't have a written list right this second. I can give you the Twitter link with the image though. Oh, hold on. We're going first. Okay, our opponent has Jirachi. That's not great. It might be okay. Let's go and let's mill first and see what we can work. Oh man, that was a absolutely abysmal. And we prize the Palkia? Bruh. Okay, yeah, let's just scoop here. I don't care. I'll give you the deck list. I'll give you guys the deck list. This game is dumb. Oh. Horrible PokéStop. Okay. Let me go and just grab the list. This is the list that got where is this? It got 3rd place at the Kyoto Champions League. Loading. I've never seen this like loading right. What? Whoa, hold on. I have no idea what just happened there. PTCG live, are you okay? Okay. Because I definitely was not. All right. Where is the Goldengo list? Here it is. Okay. Let me go and I'll paste that in the chat for everybody. So yeah, the Giratina match, that was good. That'll be in the video. I think we won it largely because, yeah, the combination of our opponent bricked and they made a massive misplay. Cool Kaiser. Let's see if we can clean this up. Ideally, we can get, based on the way the timing is right now, I want to get at least one more good Goldengo match. And then we can wrap up for the video. RG guy rating again, party of 5. How are you doing, homies? How is the tournament? Is it still on? And welcome, Raiders. You're good, just lost in top 8? Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, do we put Greninja in the active, or I think we put Greninja in the active. Worst case scenario, we can just attach another energy. What the heck are we up against right now? Have we... I know today hasn't been the best. Someone watch an LDF video today. I saw he put out a video of like, this deck only has one supporter. Yeah, this is an LDF deck. Okay. Let's see. We'll put LDF to the test here. And our hand is not particularly strong, but let's see what we can do.
In my mind, just went...
Yeah, right?
Hot Patata, welcome. And thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, I saw the thumbnail of like, this deck only runs one supporter. So yeah, I'm assuming this is it. Now our hand kind of sucks regardless. They do get a mana fee down, so that's going to stop the Greninja. That's unfortunate, but we'll deal. I think we have other things we should... Oh my, we've prized the Palkia. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, do I even want to leave some... I think we also prized the... Yeah, we prized the Phoebus. This is insane. Let's go and take a look at what we have. So we have 3 Goldengos. Yeah, we have our boss, 2 Irida, 4 Worker. We had 2 Cross Switcher. most of our energies here. Okay. Do we just play Quad Goldengo? Actually, we've only got 3. Okay, yeah, we'll play the Goldengo. They're not going to bench snipe us, right? I don't think their deck has bench sniping in it. I could be wrong, but I don't think they do. Okay, we get a Cheese Man. That's good. That's good. Let's go and put the energy on the Greninja so we've got a retreat option, and then we can retreat into that on the following turn. Hot Potato says, hi, Goldengo's good now. It had a breakout performance at Kyoto Champions League in Japan. It finished 3rd place. Terrakion, annoying. That's the one where you can't attack it. Okay, they have no supporters. They can't draw anything. So, let's go and... Ooh. I kind of need that energy, but I kind of don't. Let's go and retreat first. And let's draw 2 cards with Goldengo and see what we can work with. Irida. Irida's good. Irida gets us a... That gets us energy retrieval. Do we want Earthen Vessel instead, though? I think we want the... we're going to have 3 energy. We still can't even knock out... Yeah, we can't even knock out the Zapdos with the hand the way that it currently is. Would it be better to get energy retrieval? No, let's get the Earthen Vessel out. Hold on. Okay, game, chill. Chill. Oh, God. Okay. Let's go and grab the Manaphy. Oh, we can... I'm going to concealed card still. Just see what we get. I probably should have Earthen Vessel first. Yeah, I should have Earthen Vessel first. Now this is going to be a worse experience. Because, yeah, we're still only hitting... We're 10 short. This is embarrassing. Okay. Can we fix this at all? No, I don't think we can. Terrible. Terrible turn. Okay. Yeah, having the Palkia here would be insane. Unfortunately, we don't. And yeah, we really need to get, like, something rolling here. Okay, here we go. Let's go. I mean, side note, shoutouts to LDF, one of the best in the Pokemon TCG content creator community. We draw 2 Goldengos. Love that for me. Let's go and draw. Actually, we draw 2 cards first. Oh, we did draw 2 cards. Okay, let's draw a card. Let's go, Cheeseman. Okay, we get an energy. That's good. And let's go PokéStop. Hopefully you get some recovery there. No, we get a Cross Switcher piece. Still not... Okay, let's go and Worker. There we go. We got some energy recovery here. That's nice because we have a whole bunch of energy out here. So let's go and Superior Energy Retrieval. You know what? Do I need... I think we can afford to energy concealed cards right now because I want to hit this Terrakion. Okay, yeah, we're laughing right now. Let's go and Superior Energy Retrieval. And we need a metal and 3 waters. Right? And we're doing what? 150. We can do up to 200 damage. 150. Yeah, we cross switcher into the Terrakion and we should be fine. And now we swing for 150. And we should be good. Yep. Okay. Yeah, the Terrakion is the super annoying one. If they can build it up, then it swings for... I mean, they're still going to have to 3-shot us, but it's 2 plus... Yeah, we can't attack them on the following turn. Now, the Zapper Kick is annoying. It does have paralysis. Discard all energy. Okay. Oh, that was a bad one for them. The clay doll gone. And they scoop. GG's. Okay, not a lot to take from that match. The Milotic prevents your opponent from disrupting your hand, so Iono Judge does not work. And Goldengo generally wants to hold a giant hand of cards so that you have all those resources to maintain your momentum. Okay, take 3 prize cards. We haven't done that yet. Let's go and jump back in. Yeah, I've never believed in that. I mean, I personally haven't played the no supporter deck, and maybe it's good. I think there is a level of, in my mind, just like, Ryan the Average,
Yeah,
thank
right?
you so much for the sub. Much appreciated. And thank you to Amiosaur. Thank you for the follow as well. Happy New Year, everybody, by the way. There's the music. Ah, okay. What? Okay, so we're playing against another Lost Box deck. Let's see what we can do here. Lost Box with a lot of water energy, so good thing we have Manaphy out on the board. But so if you have my Milotic and the Iono, yes, only OP gets their hand shuffled. This is a garbage hand. I mean, the Battle VIP passes are nice, and I think we Greninja and get rid of this energy. And we figure it out from there. Oh, okay, now we're fine. Now we're fine. All right. Let's see. Our turn. Great. I want a Greninja Gimmighoul. And with the second VIP pass, I think we go Palkia Phoebus. And we try and run the whole game. Let's try and draw some more cards. Okay. Worst case scenario, I can actually play Energy Retrieval right now and attach it to the... Do we want to do that, though? I'm gonna attach return. That's a bad... I'm gonna wait. That might screw us over. Manaphy getting stuck in the active might screw us over, but we shall see. And maybe it was better to just attach to the Goldengo straight up. We will get Cheeseman, though, at the very least. And we do have Unenergy. Okay, PokéStop is good. PokéStop's good. I'm gonna get rid of some Psychic here. And hopefully they're just stuck like this. I kind of would like that. It'd make for a bad video. But okay, here comes an Iron Hands. They're not building that up anytime soon. Ooh, VIP pass is great, but they lose the Comfey in the process. This feels like a... Yeah, this is... It might not be exactly towards deck, but it is in the style of... Yeah, if we could get all the energy and then smack this Roaring Moon... I think even if we can't knock it out, we probably want to hit the Roaring Moon so they can't Frenzy gouging us. Okay, they bench lock. They're not attacking this turn. That's fine. So really want that Cross Switcher piece, and we want to get some initial damage on the Roaring Moon so they cannot hit us. Comfy and Ninja get banned already? Oh, they're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. Oh, there. Okay, we got the Cross Switcher piece. That's fantastic. So we will at least get an attack going. Oh, no. Okay. Let's go and Worker. We'll draw 3 cards, bump the state. Okay, we get the protection, at least. And we will Cross Switcher into the Roaring Moon. And we have 2 energy in the discard pile. 1 energy in the discard pile right now. That's pathetic. Okay, let's go and draw 2. I probably should have gotten the second Goldengo rolling. Actually, you know what? I probably could have gone into Palkia. No. Okay. I'm going to get rid of the Roxanne right now. And let's go grab another Goldengo. And let's go and draw another card. Okay, Metal Energy, that's good. And I will simply attach, and doing 50 damage is basically enough here. That disrupts them enough that they can't one-shot us. They can't Frenzy Gouging anymore. Hopefully they don't have any more. Yeah, they can't. They have to get to 7. Okay, they're going to rope. What do we want to give up potentially? I think the Greninja is going to be easier to retreat. Could I have KO'd if I got the Palkia? That was the $1 million question. We didn't get enough water energy on the board. That was the problem. Yeah, we never got a second water. Yeah, Lost Box. Everybody thought Lost Box was dead with Iron Hands, and then no, it's not. It's coming back, and now it's got some new tricks with the Roaring Moon, with the Iron Hands, and Giratina is better than ever. But yeah, the Palkia play is definitely something to consider. And Greninja, we could Greninja snipe too. Now, if they can get the 7, if they get the Iron Hands and slap this Greninja, that could be bad. Oh, okay. Do we give up the Goldengo here? Or tank a hit? Okay. Let's see what we're working with here. We do have Boss. I think I still want to draw more cards. And get more energy in the discard pile. So we'll see. We'll do the Goldengo stuff, and we'll see what we draw into before we commit to a lane here. I'm guessing they're going to try and build up an Iron Hands at this point. I don't think you build up the Roaring Moon unless you're ready to cough that up, or you knock out, say, this Palkia. Oh, they're building up the Roaring Moon. Okay. If they've got the line and they can knock out this Palkia with like a Cross Switcher play or something, then that could be it. Okay, they're going to rope. And yeah, at that point, if you're going to Calamity Storm, I think that we give up the... I don't want to give up the Manaphy. I don't want to give up the Palkia. Yeah, we'll give them the Greninja. Unfortunate. Oh, they're going to have to Frenzy Gouging if they... Yeah, they can't knock out the Greninja without a Stadium in play. Okay. They've got 8 in the Lost Zone now. And I feel like this is almost certainly a copy from Limitless based on the energy that they are using. And that's fine. Net decking is totally okay. Oh, they do have some of their own energy. They have the sparkly stuff. Uh-oh, here comes the Iron Hands. They gonna get 2 on the Iron... They're gonna get 4 on the Iron Hands right now? We could be in trouble. Ruh-roh. Okay. I hope they're stuck here. Or if they only get 3 and then they have to with arm press, that would be nice as well. But right now, like, we have no... And they're stuck. They're stuck. Okay. Let's go and Worker first. I don't want to get rid of that energy. Yeah, we should get rid of that energy. Let's draw 2 cards first and then keep our options open. Like if we get a Cross Switcher, yeah, that's what I was hoping for. So if we Cross Switcher and we got 150 energy there, I think we got him. I think we got the Iron Hands. Let's go. We Cross Switcher the Iron Hands up. And let's draw some cards. And Irida should get us at least Earthen Vessel. Okay, PokéStop. And coin bonus. We get an Earthen Vessel. That's fantastic. And let's go throw the PokéStop down. And... Oh, no. Okay, losing all of that sucked. Losing all of that sucked, but we will get some energy here. Let's go and grab metal water. 1, 2. We're going to need 5 energy. Okay. If I get rid of 4 right now, what if I get rid... I'm trying to figure out, because with superior energy retrieval, you can't... Can I play... Let's play Irida and see what we can get. Because we could grab a 3rd superior energy retrieval. Sure. That's not exactly the way I wanted to do this. 1, 2... Yeah, if I get rid of, say, boss and 1 energy, right? And then we play... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. That was a waste. That was a terrible waste. Let's go and draw... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got rid of our worker for, like, no good reason. And we are going to hit for 250. And yeah, we're not going to attach energy because we need to get rid of all 5. Okay. All right, we're popping off. Sorry for the super complicated turn. Okay, they could still Sableye and do that kind of stuff. It does kind of suck that we got rid of our... I don't think we have... We might have Cross Switcher still. No, we've used all of our Gusting is gone at this point. They benched the Kyogre, but the Kyogre's not going to do anything with Manaphy on the board. Thankfully. At least for now. They are building up towards it. They do have time. Unfortunately. Okay. We run no hand disruption. Let's go and PokéStop. No, let's go and draw first. Coin bonus. And see what we can get. Letter of encouragement. That's fine. Let's go and draw again. Okay, Battle VIP Pass. Let's go and grab some more energy here. And yeah, we got 2 waters. And what's in our hand? Irida, worker. We still have a rod. Okay. I'm going to hold on to our hand for now. And let's just go and swing. They're weak to metal, so we only have to discard 1. Hold on. Is Palkia worth it? Powering up? Palkia might be worth it. No. Let's just discard 1. Do we power up anything? Okay. We're going to put an energy on a Greninja here. We might need this later. If we can get a Palkia and then power up the Greninja, that could take us 2 prizes later. Palkia, please. No. Okay. Energy retrieval is fine. They can't disrupt our hand. However, we've only got 2 Goldengos, so we have to get the Palkia at some point. Are they willing to burn Frenzy Gouging right now? Palkia's in the discard? Palkia V-Star? Oh, damn it. You're right. Okay. And yeah, they're playing the Tord box. And we played... Did we play Rod? I think we did. Or we don't have Rod anymore. Okay. Trainers. Is our Rod... I think we've prized... It's in the deck? Okay. Cool. If Rod's in the deck, we can make some stuff happen. Okay, here comes the Mirage Gate. What are they building up? I mean, what's the point of build? Yeah, Calamity Storm's going to do 220, and they can discard the stadium, sure. They're still going to lose this. Like, they have to... I think they need a lot of stuff to work in their favor right now. Okay, we get the water. We get the Irida. Can we get the rod? No. If I can get the rod... No, the rod right now doesn't matter. If we're going to get the KO here anyway, then we might as well... Okay, let's get rid of Nest Ball, and I think we get rid of the Goldengo. I don't think we're powering up anymore at this point, and we can go and grab a whole bunch of energy. Is that the right spread? Okay. Yeah, we're going to hit for 200. We can build up a Greninja and force them to play a Manaphy right now. And we'll push them down to 1 prize. They are not going to be able to... Yeah, so we need to hit all... I think we have to discard all 4. Right? Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is breaking my brain. We got it down to 1 prize. Okay. Yeah, we can now manually... They have to play Manaphy. Or, yeah, Gust, canceling Cologne. They still won't win. Like, they're not taking 6 prizes. Would really like to show... Would still really like to show the Palkia attacking here, but that's okay. Yeah, if they're just going to Aqua Storm for... Yeah, just enough to knock out the Goldengo, then that doesn't matter. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. I think they're... I don't... This is the Tord build. Like, this looks card for card the same as Tord's. Now, this isn't going to do anything. Yeah, these are all blocked. I can't remember if Tord runs Cologne. Yeah, they decked out anyway. So let's just... Oh, we can't even attack right now. Let's go and... Yeah, let's let it rip on the energy. Yeah, they just scoop. It's fine. We get the win. We could have gotten the Greninja snipe, which would have been fancy, but we ended up blowing them out. Anyway, the initial damage on the Roaring Moon was great. Cut off that option. And then with Goldengo being able to one-shot the Iron Hands really pressed them into a tough spot. And they didn't really have much else going after that. So thankfully we were able to get the win. Palkia didn't help us out that time, but regardless, having some water in there did give us the threat of Greninja, which we would have been able to take a one shot. Like, we were going to dig to the bottom of our deck, get the rod, get the Palkia, and be done with it. So we will gladly take that win. GG's. And yeah, it didn't even hit the active. All right. So I think that's the Goldengo video. I think those were fine. The first one was kind of a blowout. The second one was good. And I think we showed most of what this deck does. The only thing we didn't show was Palkia as an attacker. You're building this deck 100%. It's good. It's good. I can see the potential in it. I love, yeah, of the Goldengo decks we've seen in the past, the big innovation is Palkia, which can be a good attacker. We haven't had a chance to use Palkia as an attacker. And I like, and the Milotic is really nice here, being able to prevent hand disruption, so you can build your hand and just have all these resources, have all the energy recovery at your disposal is really nice. You built the deck and cut Palkia after testing with it. Fair enough. Right now, the Goldengo Palkia is the best placing Goldengo deck of any so far. It's not too late. I think more people are playing with Goldengo, and I think it will start to pop up at some point. I feel like the card is too good. The card is too good for it to be in its current position in the meta. Just like having the potential to one-shot stuff is really good. I think it might suffer the same problems of like a Chen Pao, where it's maybe just a little too inconsistent. So I don't necessarily think this is a top tier deck or anything, but as a like on the fringes of competitive play and could potentially spike a tournament, yeah, absolutely. So I like this build so far. I like the addition. The Palkia does give you options for the Greninja snipe, so you're a little less linear in that regard, and Palkia can be an attacker as well, so I like that, even though we didn't get to show it in this video. I like this build. I like this build. Is it my favorite? It's probably my favorite Goldango build so far, but there are lots of Goldango builds out there with the Scissor, with the B-Burl engine, with a lot of different ways to play Goldango, and so far this is the one that has performed the best. Do I have the... I remember... Hold on, the Goldango Kyoto version. I think I have to make a change on my end before I copy this into... Yeah. Before I copy this into PTCGL for everyone to copy, I have to switch that card. I'm missing... I only have 3 versions of the regular art and 4 versions of the special illustration rare, but I need to copy the regular art so everyone can copy paste it easier. Hey, Gazer, welcome. How's it? I'm not streaming on New Year's Eve. I've got too much stuff going on New Year's Eve, but welcome. How you doing? Yeah, welcome to the Lorcana stream. We're talking all about Rise of the Floodborn, trying to pull that Elsa card. Yeah. No, we talked about it a bit. Lorcana's awesome. Lorcana's awesome. Yeah, welcome everybody. Happy New Year all. What are you, Rockstar Stitch? Yeah, okay. I didn't know you were up on your Lorcana, Gazer. Tell me more. Tell me more. I've only played a little bit. I've got 4 out of the 5 starter decks, and we've opened a bunch of packs. I haven't like built a deck yet, but one of my first targets is to convert this into like the Merlin Goat bounce package. And yeah, we're gonna do our intro outro to this Goldango deck. It did all right. It did all right. We got our wins. We got our wins. Maybe not necessarily the best Kazuki Takahashi. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, we set up here. Let me take one more second. This is probably going to be the last time I hype this up. But yeah, we are fundraising for Extra Life till the end of the year. Thank you to everybody that's contributed so far. We have raised, as a community, $1,250 towards the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals, a network of 170 hospitals taking care of thousands of kids every day. Thank you so much for your support. And you've got till the end of the year to get your donations in. I will put the link in the chat. And if you make a donation at one of the 3 reward tiers, you can get a signed Pokemon card from me, as well as prints of my spray paint art that I have already sent out to a whole bunch of people. I will be doing one more print run at the beginning of 2024 and sending those out to anyone else who makes a donation. And shout outs to Descrier in the chat, like one of the leaders of the Extra Life Toronto community. Shout outs to them. I've had the opportunity to meet a Descrier in person a couple of times, and yeah, awesome dude. So yeah, there you go. If you've got, this is pretty much your last shot to get the Extra Life rewards in there. And one more quick shout to you as a community, because since I started fundraising for Extra Life in 2018, we have raised over $10,000 towards this cause. Absolutely a beautiful thing, helping out kids in our community in that way. And yeah, this is a cause that means a lot to me. I've got all my Extra Life medals. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, all my Extra Life medals are here. The most recent one is right here. And I even keep this by my desk, where I've got one of the Extra Life meetings I went to. I still have the sand, the dirt that came from the building of the new Sick Kids Hospital. And I think, yeah, this means a lot to me about how much good we are doing for our community. And, you know, being a part of, you know, maintaining and building a new hospital is pretty awesome. So thank you again for your support. And you've got one more shot. Get those donations in, get some awesome stuff from me. All right, we've got to do the intro and outro for this Goldengo deck, and then I gotta get out of here. I gotta clean the house. We got family coming over. What did you think the Roaring Moon deck versus the Goldengo deck? I like the Roaring Moon deck a lot. I think it's the most consistent version of Roaring Moon, but I am still kind of a little miffed at how limited its attack options are. The Goldengo deck feels like inherently a little less consistent, but I love having the attack options in there, such as not just Goldengo, but Palkia is a really good attacker that can hit without having to discard a lot of energy, and Radiant Greninja just gives you a snipe option that the deck didn't have before, and it's not that hard to power up. So I don't know where I land on that, but both are good. Both are good. All right, let me go and turn the channel points off. And yeah, this is going to be our... Let me say one last thing before we do the intro and outro, because this is... while I have you all here, and I just wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for your support throughout the years. Thank you for making 2023 a special one here at In Third Person. We've been continuing to ride the wave of Pokemon TCG stuff, and I still very much love the game. Yeah, I know I'm literally holding Lorcana boxes here, but Pokemon TCG is still a game that I absolutely love and play all the time, and I am grateful that I have the opportunity to make content in the Pokemon TCG space that you enjoy and find valuable. And it still boggles my mind that there are people who are getting into the game for the first time because they watched some of my videos, and I got to meet some of you at Toronto Regionals and heard stories about people who started playing the game because they watched my videos and now they're winning tournaments and stuff. That's absolutely amazing, and I am very grateful to be in this position, grateful that you have put me in this position where I can continue to make these videos and we can continue to grow this community and make things happen, make positive things happen in the Pokemon TCG community. So thank you. Happy New Year to you all. And yeah, let's go and into the home stretch of this stream. We'll be back on January the looking like the 10th. If I can come back earlier, it's probably going to be January the 10th. Not sure what deck we're going to be playing or decks we're going to be playing. We might still have some Kyoto Champions League stuff to cover then. I still want to cover Iron Valiant, Urshifu, and we might... there's a Regidrago deck that I'm sitting on that I want to cover. There's a bunch. Let's go and take us to the home stretch here. And I need to bring this window back up and get the... Yeah, so it was Kazuki Takahashi. All right, cool. Oh man, my lips are... I'm really annoyed. Like, I can feel I have chapped lips right now. My wife literally gave me lip balm for Christmas in a stocking stuffer, and it's still sitting in the package on my nightstand. That was a massive L on my part. I need to keep one down here so that I don't have chapped lips on. Anyway. Goldengo EX is a strong card. However, in the tournament scene, it hasn't made an impact until recently. At Kyoto Champions League, Goldengo with Palkia got third place in a tournament featuring thousands of players, one of Japan's most prestigious tournaments, and shoutouts to Kazuki Takahashi for getting third place with this Goldengo deck. So today, in today's video, we are going to be looking at the Goldengo deck that they piloted to third place in one of the biggest Pokemon TCG tournaments ever. I'm Jet from InThirdPerson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about this Goldengo EX deck. Goldengo, it's a stage 1 Pokemon, evolves up from Gimmighoul. It's got 260 HP, which is okay for a stage 1. It's got the ability Coin Bonus, lets you draw a card. If you've got Goldengo in the active, you draw 2 cards. when you activate the ability. So it's 2 cards if you activate the ability and Goldengo's in the active, 1 card if you activate and Goldengo's on the bench. So nice draw power here. And you're gonna need it for its Make It Rain attack. For only 1 metal energy, you do 50 damage for each basic energy you discard. Now it doesn't have to be metal energy, which gives you a little bit of flexibility in the way that you play the deck. And that actually gives us access to a couple more options, because Goldengo can hit the active really hard, but it's a very expensive attack in terms of having to discard energy all the time. But with this particular build, we've got a 1/1 line of Palkia V-Star. Love Palkia V-Star because it's subspace swell attack to 60 damage plus 20 for each bench Pokemon, your and yours opponents. So this can do upwards of 260 damage. Going second, or if you're going first and you get this powered up early, swinging for 260 is basically a one-hit KO on any sort of 2-prize Pokemon that would be in the game at that point in time. And even so, just like, it's a really strong beat stick, high HP, and you also get access to Star Portal, where you can attach up to 3 water energy to your basic water Pokemon in any way you like, and that can let you power up not only Palkia, which powers itself up, you can also power up Radiant Greninja, which gets you the Moonlight Shuriken attack, snipe for 90 damage to 2 of your opponent Pokemon, which is really nice. And Radiant Greninja here is just great in general for getting energy in the discard pile and drawing more cards on top of Goldengo as well. So we've got a 4/4 line of Goldengo, or Gimmighoul and Goldengo. We are using the 70 HP one. The other one is 50 HP, which makes it really easy to Yoga Loop or get abused by Tachyon Bits. The retreat sucks on this, I will admit. 2 retreat is bad, but trying to avoid some really cheesy losses to stuff like Tachyon Bits and Yoga Loop. We also have a Manaphy to protect the bench, and a 1/1 line of Milotic with that Do Guard ability prevents your opponent's supporter cards from affecting your hand. That means cards like Judge and Iono will not affect you, which is actually really strong in Goldengo, because Goldengo generally wants a fat hand of cards in order to draw through its resources, get those energy recovery cards like Superior Energy Retrieval and so on. So really great to have that handy. For trainer cards, we've got 2 copies of Irida. Lets us grab a water Pokemon and a item card of our choice. Really great for getting your Greninja, your Palkia, but also there's a ton of items in this deck, your energy retrievals, Pokeballs, and so on. We've got 4 copies of Cross Switcher. This is going to be our primary way of gusting. Play 2 of these and you get to gust 2 your opponent's bench Pokemon onto the active, and you have to move 1 of your bench Pokemon into the active as well. We've got, wrong button. We've got lots of ways to get energy from our deck into our hand, including Earthen Vessel. You get to discard an energy card and grab 2 from your deck. We've got lots of energy recovery from the discard pile. Energy retrieval lets us just grab 2 energy from the discard pile and put it back into our hand. And superior energy retrieval, you have to discard 2 cards, but you get to grab 4 cards from your discard, 4 energy cards from your discard back into your hand. 4 copies of Worker lets you draw 3 cards and discard a Stadium. Again, we're not trying to get rid of our hand, so Worker lets us keep our hand while drawing cards. 1 copy of Super Rod to get our basic energy and our Pokemon from our discard pile back into our deck. 4 Battle VIP Pass, because it's really important to try and spread wide on turn 1, so lets us get our basics down, but only works on the first turn. Letter of Encouragement is a really nice card here. Lets us grab 3 basic energy cards from our deck into our hand if one of our Pokemon was knocked out on the previous turn. Just even more ways to get energy from the deck, which is nice. 4 copies of PokéStop. You discard the top 3 cards of your deck and you grab any items. So again, this deck is full of items, so a much higher chance of us not throwing out anything bad. 3 copies of Ultra Ball, discard 2 cards, grab a Pokemon of our choice. The only sort of hand disruption card for ourselves is Roxanne. You're playing this in an emergency, but you get to draw 6 cards, your opponent draws 2. Really nice. We've got 1 copy of Boss for gusting. We only have 1 because we have 2 Cross Switchers for that extra gust, and 3 Nest Balls for getting our basics down. Last but not least, we've got a 6/5 split of water energy and metal energy. So our general game plan is that we want to get as many Goldengos on the board as possible. Ideally get the 1 Palkia as well, and we can use Palkia either as an early game attacker or as a way of powering up Greninja. And then we want to use Milotic to protect our hand from being disrupted. All right, let's get to these matches. And there we go. That is a look at Gholdengo EX with Palkia. Again, shout outs to Kazuki Takahashi for the awesome build and the top performance at Kyoto Champions League. I really like this build of Gholdengo. I love the idea of having Palkia as an early game attacker or a secondary attacker, as well as opening up options for Greninja to attack as well. Makes the deck a little less linear while giving you some more attack options. And I think that I don't necessarily know if this is going to be the way to play Gholdengo going forward, but I do hope that this opens the door for Gholdengo players to further explore what's possible with the deck, because I feel like Gholdengo is just too good of a card to be languishing on the outskirts of competitive play like it has to date. And we'll see some online results of it finishing in like top 8 and stuff, but it doesn't have any big wins yet. And this top 3 performance at Kyoto Champions League, maybe it's the thing that kicks Gholdengo to the next level. But what say you? Do you like Gholdengo? Hate it? Are people sleeping on it? Is it cap? Let me know in the comments below. But for now, I gotta get going. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at @InThirdPerson. You can find me on Twitch at @InThirdPerson, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And check out the website, inthirdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So until the next one, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.